in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.
Left and
so we light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream, boys. Yeah, we're just gonna start off with the model at first, and then I do want to show you guys. We are gonna switch to the webcam at some point, but I do want to start off with the model at the beginning of the stream. And I got another ring light, so the green screen should look really clean. I want to show you what that looks like. We'll start off with this just because you know new viewers are gonna come and be like, the hell is this? So I want to show it off for the model for at least beginner stream. How you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys having a wonderful, beautiful day. I think the is better face cam. I think is better. What if face cam is better or this is better? Are you saying this is a better face cam? My dude, Vilix, how you doing, my man? We got ourselves the boys, we got ourselves Image, we got ourselves Cameron, Danny, Crane, the beautiful. We got ourselves Rudy, Naya, JX, and Gooey. How you boys all doing? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. This thing does track my face to some extent. I can blink. How's it going? I don't know. Hopefully the blinking is working kind of okay. Anyway, let's get the stream up and running, boys, man. We got ourselves 5V5 1v1 for the day over on the EU, boys. Hopefully you guys are ready to go. Let's get in the game right now. Let me get the music back up and running too, dude. This feels all kinds of weird without the music. So let me get this up and running. Beautiful. 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 What's up, Sultan? How you doing, my man? What's up, Chris? How you doing, my guy? Hope you have a good one. How are you doing? Question, my man. How are you doing? Image, I'm doing fantastic. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. We got a mage, actually, as of recently to level 60. Big thanks to Crane for grinding out those levels with me. But we got, not Brettamancer. Brettamancer's still level 45. But the Dal Wizard, dude. The Dal Wizard is looking like a goddamn lizard. He's actually fantastic, dude. Kyrian Arcane Mage. It is pretty cool, honestly. By the way, need one more for Horde EU, boys. Queue up. Yeah, boys, let's go. 5V5 1v1. Oh, I can't join, Christina, but appreciate you for the invite. I think we probably have to get Christina out first because he was the first one to write me anything. Oops, you're good, you're good. Yeah, let me get these things set up. Krager over here. Jesus. This is. Alright, I think. Alex, Christina, do you have a group ready? If you have a group ready. Actually, Master was the first one to literally whisper me he has a group ready. I don't know if. Christina probably has a group, right? F. Someone left? We'll get Master versus Kragar. Wait, ready? What? Oh. Wait. No. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go Master versus Kragar. I know, because Master was the first one, and I literally just said Master versus Kragar. And you know what? I feel like for Kragar, he always gets on stream pretty early, but he's never the first one to whisper me. So he has to wait, and he streams too. I gotta get some viewage, get some content for his streaming audience, man. I gotta give back to the man. We'll mix it up a bit. Look at Alex against Jesus up next, and then this is, I guess, somebody who is available afterwards. How does that sound? Boogambala, first match of the day, boys. Hello from Kragar. What's up, Luchik? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. What's up, Clint? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Can we add you? Yes. Battle tag name, Dalaran, hashtag 1340. You can find that info in our Discord if you join down below. Someone there's a group up right now. You guys can always make up your own groups if you want to. You can always make your own groups or have people join you. Either way works, man. Either way works. Alrighty, let me get the audio rolling too. So Twitch. Wait, is it? No. Wait. Wait. It's in replay? Off? On? Wait, do I need to close down? Oh. Hold on. I think I broke it. Okay, now it will work. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit weird. Switch. It recorded the face for a second. We got ourselves Team 1 together with Yowashi. Oh, I like the mod going on. Adore to you, my man. We got ourselves Asuma with also Arkamus with it's just Cam. Oh, I kind of like that mod going on over here, but that's gonna be first up. Who has another Retribution Paladin? 2 Rets, 2 Rogues. One of them is Assassination, and a Demon Hunter versus Darian. And Darian is going to be first up versus the Paladin, getting hit with a Hammer of Justice, but that's going to be the pet with the stun right after onto Pooh. It has a couple of those demon pets chasing after Retribution Paladin. And Darian wants nothing to do with him, playing that Moldraxian Necrolord Demonology Warlock, which is a really strong combo. I'm a huge fan of it personally. Gonna be throwing out those Demon Bolts. Has a bit of an intermittent damage here and there. The shield from Necrolord. Fear onto Pooh. He's gonna use a trinket for it. Trying to commit some damage, but a Mortal Coil shies him in the other direction with a stun by the pet right after. Trying to get a big old tyrant up and already Pooh. But I have a defensive rating for it. Trying to make some damage happen. Actually stunning the tyrant with a Wake of Ashes. Got himself quite a bit of damage for Darian. And Darian is gonna bail out of there. Pooh taking a bit of damage from the tyrant. Got himself plenty of healing for now. Flash of light rolling out. But Darian, he basically just gotta play around that tyrant. He is playing the legendaries we see with that skull above his head, where whenever he does damage, his Felguard can be empowered. Whenever his Felguard does damage, he can be empowered. So they empower each other by like 10 to 15% damage. Something like that. Which is pretty good. I mean, it makes a really rich setup. It gives the pet, the Felguard, a lot more oomph and damage. But the position of this platform, man, this arena, oh, it's not going to be all that good for the Felguard having to run up and down the stairs. Like Pooh goes to the top, jumping off. That's going to be Seraphim for the Paladin. And Darian is going to put full control onto the Retribution Paladin. Hitting him with a Decimating Bolt after with a Demon Bolt to follow. And it goes down survivable. The lower the health of a Paladin when he gets hit by Decimating Bolt, the more damage it does. And the more damage the Demon Bolts afterwards do. Pooh's keeping himself kind of lowish on health. Needs maybe to think about recovering in the future. Unless it could be a bubble potentially force. Is going to bail out of there. Going for a bit of a reset. With Darian taking that as a buff. And actually looking at Darian. Looking at this guy. He actually is running a different talent setup that we normally see. He's running the Demon Pact. Dark Pact? I think it's Dark Pact. It's basically like Death Pact, but like sacrificing your pet's health instead of your health. Big blind by Pooh. Trying to make as much holy damage into Darian. The shield from Necrolord holding on strong, absorbing a lot of that damage, the vast amount of that damage. Stun into Pooh. Does have a blessing of protection for it. Actually puts himself for forbearance with a shield of vengeance to cover himself. Seraphim is out trying to max damage. And Darian, he actually has all the CC in the world through that blessing of protection, baby. Handigal downs coming down. Is he going to go for a big old setup? Did use Dark Pact there. Big damage on Pooh. Does he still have forbearance on him? That Tyrant could be a big slapper. Trying to go for healing. That's going to be a stun on Pooh. Trinkets out of his stuns the pets, but the Tyrant is still out. The rest of the pets are going to get beefed up as well. Tyrant has line of sight. Pooh, do you have a bubble right now? Stun on Pooh. Does he get the bubble? He does not. And a Paladin supremacy getting absolutely obliterated by our man Darian. Taking a good old win at the very start of the arena, dude. A good opener for his team overall. With Yowashi as a rogue skulking around the shadows, assassination style. Up next, most likely a Ventio, right? Opening with a big old road stun, gonna be a trinket and a wall for Darian, just popping the defenses early here, even though Yowashi did not use a vendetta, which could be good for the rogue, unless Darian can take advantage of the fact that he does not have rogue on top of him. He has plenty of opportunity. What is this brisk walk by Yowashi? Shadow step in to Darian, gonna be that Ventio setup. Big and Venom, oh my god! Massive damage out of Yowashi, did burn a Vanish, which I think implies that he has 100% crit Lego with that Vanish. So doing the Vendetta in Venom into a Mark for Earth in Venom while 100% crit, that's just bursty. Kragar, what is this? Kragar on his alt. A Fury Warrior Dwarf as a Necrolord? He's played the banner, dude. Wait, is this like a PvE alt? Because I love the banner in dungeons. But maybe this is like his real alt that he PvPs on, because Necrolord isn't that bad. Like, the shield is actually good. The DR is fantastic. The CC immunity can also be really, really strong. And the banner, dude, that's a 400 mastery. That's a lot of mastery. Like, either way you slice it, you watch it, maybe going for that bit of a shadow step setup. Krager's not gonna let it do it, just gonna keep meet him at the top of the platform, meeting him in the battle of Mugambala. 5 minutes into the game, we are seeing the dampening rolling out right now. Yawashi burning that evasion, not gonna have that defensive versus Kragar. Maybe a kidney shot getting set up very, very soon. Blind into Kragar does get a trinket out of it. Could be a kidney by Yawashi. Does take a bit of that damage with a mastery. Is he gonna try to go for another shadow step setup? Is that what's happening here? Lead by Kragar before Yawashi can get anything. Big old charge to intercept him. Actually has him in execute range. Big banner value. Big banner damage while he had it up. That's going to be Yawashi's soul actually getting claimed by Kragar to fuel the flesh god, which should come out earlier than expected. Akramas trying to get a bit of a setup. Shield of Vengeance available. Trying to chase after the dwarf. The dwarf is using whatever mobility he's got in order to keep himself away from Akramas. Another leap available. Definitely a leap legendary here, man. He's just trying to stay away from Akramas the best possible. Hammer Justice, Paladin going in for full damage. Seraphim, and there goes the massive toll. Big holy damage. Kragar does go for Enraged Regeneration. Should be able to survive the wing setup. That is a lot of cooldowns committed, and Kragar had a lot of them. Look at that massive recovery, dude. His health looks like he barely got tapped by that Paladin. Barely got tapped by him. Wow. Fantastic performance so far, man. And Kragar looks like he's actually going to be able to have himself a bit of a fair fight with Akramas as long as he doesn't hodge himself. Like, this could actually be a close one. Kragar playing it very unconventionally. We're not expecting the Bastion Spear. We're not expecting the Condemns. Not expecting the Night Fae. The Maldraxian Covenant is the one we don't really see a lot in PvP, let alone in duels. It's 6 minutes into the duel. Only 10% dampened, but it looks like Akramas is already feeling a little bit of the pain. They're feeling a bit of the burn. And Kragar is doing A-OK. Tricky coming back very, very soon. And that's maybe execute onto Akramas if he's not careful. Blessing of Protection might need to come out. Blind and defensive blind, so he will not be able to use it on Kragar. So all Kragar have to worry about is the Hammer of Justice, at least for quite a while. There goes the Hodge. Does he have a go? Seraphim is available. Does give himself the Divine Toll proc. But Kragar Slime Shield procking as he dips low. And there goes the Flesh God, baby. He's just going to have plenty of health, plenty of that Absorb to work with here. As Akramas continue to just funnel in that Seraphim. That shield. Big banner coming down for Kragar. Could maybe be a good go. If Akramas isn't careful, there goes the bubble. Shattering Throw comes out immediately. Akramas went in for as much self-sustainability as possible. But the 400% master increases a lot of damage. The defensive tricky comes out. Does the Lego save him right here? Kragar continues to just pummel damage into him. Recklessness is available. Is going to activate Recklessness. Trying to make those executes work with Raging Blows. And there he goes. Oh, another soul claimed by the Warrior God. Big trigger for Kragar. Immediate interrupt onto it's just Cam. I just trying to get himself a big old I-beam up and running. Is that going to be maybe a big hunt? Kragar just leaping away, bailing out of there. Doesn't even want to be next to Cam at all. It is Night Fae play though. It is a Night Fae play. Hit him with a fear. Wait, if Kragar could just wait out the full metamorphosis, it still could be massive for him. It's just Cam. Hits him in the prison. Bails away. I don't even know if the hunt actually hit him. Wait, I think the dot is there, but I don't know if the initial hit even happened. Because he wasn't even on, like, they weren't even same elevation. I think Z-Axis just killed that ability. He did get the dot, right? Look, there was a blue shimmer around Kragar. So there is a dot, and there is some healing potential for its Cam. But for Kragar, I don't think he took that initial big hunt hit. And he still has Enraged Regen, as the Metamorphosis should be dropping down very soon. Last bit of stun for its Cam. It looks like Kragar should have himself recovery unless Cam somehow comes back from this one. Kragar is on the way to recovery right now, dealing quite a bit of damage to Cam. Actually unable to escape. The Warrior Darkness, is that going to be enough? Looks like he's actually still able to bust through Darkness a little bit. A couple of hits here and there making its way. Big leap for Cam. And Kragar has him in execute range. Oh, slamming down. This Necrolord Warrior thing is looking pretty good for him. Asim are going to be next. Kragar does not have a way to deal with him. Maybe a fear, maybe a disarm. Does go for a pretty big heal. That's going to be ignore pain rolling out. And Asim are looking for a reset. Leap by Kragar. Trying not to let the rogue reset. He did go for a shadow step. Trying to juke out Kragar. But he didn't really get to. Oh no. Oh no. That was super unfortunate, boys. That was unfortunate. The rogue is back in there. The vent there setup coming out. And that's going to be Kragar going down. Super unfortunate. The rogue did put in quite a bit in there. That was quite a bit of work. No trinket available, no nothing. But Kragar, man, that Necrolord banner, so good. Yo, trinket coming out for Venge. We actually didn't get to introduce the rest of the team Kragar. I think somebody left. Or somebody disconnected. There was only one guy we got to introduce. Is a Warlock. Venge Lowe's is going to be up next though versus Asuma. Asuma is going to be able to land himself a re-stealth. Night Elf, Rogue, dude. Vanish, Shadow Meld, like you got yourself escapes. Blind, reset, you got yourself escapes. Try to make a big kidder shot go versus Venge, big dammies. And Venge looking to maybe get himself some vengeance. Maybe not. I don't think he has the mobility for it. But it's going to be a little bit tough reset with all the rogue resets. Bubble has been used just now, so most likely going to be oh, big damage out of Asuma. Can Venge go for a big setup? Oh, looks like an auto attack broke that blind though. Venge still got them wings rolling. Asuma Cloaker shatters the dude. He sees the damage. He's like, you know what? I don't want to be anywhere near that. I'm going to go for yet another reset. If Venge can somehow deny the resets, he'd be in a good position. Looks like Sap still comes out. Venge unable to get himself a good go. And Asuma is going to get yet another opener. Opening up with kidder shots. Bob coming out for Venge immediately. Trinket available for Asuma in case things really go dire. That's going to be a bit of damage for free for Venge. Asuma activating Battle Master Trinket, decreasing their own health for a moment. Maybe a Shadow Step available soon. As long as he doesn't get Shadow Stepped. Oh, does not get the Shadow Step off. Vanish does have to get burned here. It's going to Shadow Strike into Venge immediately. No Trinket available for the Pala. Asuma looking just to end the game right here. No defensive legger for Venge. Almost had himself maybe a bit of a hit. And Asuma does get himself a re-stealth. Wait. MFI. Yeah, MT5. MT5? Empty? Oh, I kind of like your mug. What the hell? That looks so cool. Actually looks awesome. Asuma is going to be able to get himself a reset for all versus MT. MT? EMTIFAI? Something like that. There's a Torment? Yeah, Asuma. Without any ways out, dude. I think it might be over. Getting this auto attack in onto MT5. He's not going to see the Mirrors of Torment damage for a while, but it is MT5 also with Burst. Blind? Does not have a trinket for it. Could ice block it. And Asuma looking for the reset. Wait, actually, the Rogue might be able to do this. Shadow. Oh, wait, whoa. Actually, still caught a re-stealth. Ah. What? Huh. I guess not having a normal trinket, you are susceptible to the blind. And you're not going to pop a ice block offensively, are you? Get a shot onto MT5. That's going to be that human Rachel with Invis trying to get himself a defensive play in Arcane Mage. Does get himself like a 60% damage reduction or something along those lines. It's going to be an ice block with a reset, but so does Asuma get himself a freebie reset off of the ice block. So he's always going to have the opener, man. He's always going to have the control. MT5 does look like he does run blink. So, oh, no blinks just in the opener. Yeah, I get, he's maybe expecting for the Rogue to cheap shot him, but he doesn't. Cloaker shot is available for Asuma though. MT5 tried to throw whatever he can at Asuma, maybe stopping him from being able to catch a reset, hitting him with whatever slows he's got. It's going to be Door of Shadows. Try to see if he can juke it out. Is going to be able to go for a Door of Shadows. Might be able to get himself a reset. Door of Shadows for the Arcane Mage does get him out. And that's going to be Images also slowing him down quite a bit. Asuma might just have to get aggressive here. Has advantage in case things go bad. So far, MT5 just having to tickle him. That's all he can essentially do. Shadow Meld again. Oh, that Arcane Orb I feel like should have had him. You know what I mean? Oh, no. Cheap shot onto MT5. Wait, what? Oh, wait, this Rogue came back? Only with 3 kills. Yeah, somebody on Kragar team must have deceived, I guess. But that was Kragar doing pretty well. Isn't Kragar really only get, I guess, was there only 4 people on each team too? Because there's only 4 kills. Huh? Is that what that turned into? I might have missed that, but that was still a good duel either way. I enjoyed watching that one. Alrighty, boys, let's get another one up and running, yeah? Let's get another duel up and running, boys. Yo, it's gonna be Alex Jesus. Main also wants to play. Okay, Alex and Jesus. I can get you guys in here immediately. I want to have as many of these guys and as many duels as I can today, man. Potentially a longer stream than usual, boys. So stick around if you are interested in participating. Let me save that one. Search 5V5 1V1 Dalaran. There we go, boys. We got a pin in the chat. Show you guys exactly how to join these duels. Follow that pin, man. Is it 130? Yo. Yo, EU, you guys are nuts. Are we getting 140? Dude, we're gonna be... Next duel is 140. You guys are nuts. You guys do so many duels. You guys are scary at how much you love this, man. Yeah, I'm loving it, dude. I'm loving that you guys loving it, honestly. I'm digging it. Is my mix... Okay. Hopefully it'll be random. More randomized. More spread out. Switch. We got ourselves Team 2 together with... What is it? Levy Svet. Left light? Is that what it is? Probably the word levy means left, but also it probably has some kind of like a colloquial meaning to it too. Levy though. We got Levy. We got ourselves Tarson as a, what looks like a feral druid. We got ourselves A-Bomb as that Unholy. Sticking to this Unholy Gods. Arthas in here, the fake one. As well as, you know, real Arthas was in Maw somewhere. And then Ellie. I guess we'll call him Ellie. Where's this Hellforsen first up? As an assassination? Oh, interesting. Oh, the Thrash is going to get him out. Is going to go for the Bone Spike to build up the comp points for free versus Eliziah. Barkskin coming up for the Feral immediately as he is exchanging the dots, exchanging the favors of Hellforsen. Big damage coming out as it is a Kyrian Feral trying to make the biggest bites happen. Invasion for a Hellforsen. Quite a lot of the damage was absorbed into that Necrolord shield. And Eliziah is going to have... Oh, actually defensive that early? Really? He's actually burning through defenses pretty quickly. Trickina shot onto Ellie. That's going to be a trick and immediately cloak available for Hellforsen. As is activated Vendetta, there goes the ward for Eliziah. And Hellforsen looking for maybe a bit of a reset. Ellie is going to get the bear charge to root him down. Maybe even hit him with a Cyclone. Blind by Hellforsen. Ellie is out of form, so if Hellforsen is careful enough, he will be able to sap him before the bear form comes out. This will be huge for the Rogue. But both of them are 5? Really? 5 and 5? Wow. What do you know? What do you know, boys? Get a shot onto Ellie. He does have the emergency frenzy regen. Barskin is back up. And Hellforsen still got himself quite a bit of damage. And as long as he can maintain that Bone Spike in him, that would be plenty extra damage. Letting those dots do work. Try not to go for a restyle by the looks of it. Looks like Hellforsen just wants to let those dots kind of roll. Gonna be a bash on the Hellforsen. At least I trying to make the damage happen here. The Rogue does escape. There's gonna be a Slime Shield available for him too. Great survivability on the part of the Rogue. Battlemaster Stricken activated. Vanish for 100% crit. It does get the big damage onto Eliziah, the Assassin Rogue. I was dotted and I would sustain the Feral. With the shield. Also, your Mog fits you for assassination so well. DMX, yeah. Yes, boys, as we're recording this stream, or as we're recording this duel, as we're doing this stream, rest in peace, DMX. I feel like it's going to be kind of weird to have that said in the video. I'll probably still keep it. Rest in peace, DMX, dude. X gonna give it to you, dude. Forever and always. Where my dog's at? For real, where my dog's at, dude? Arthur's gonna be up next, dude. Arthur's gonna be up next. Yo, Ketum, do you got any dog pets, by the way? Wait, where's Ketum? Oh, we got a subscriber. We got ourselves Belly, by the way. Never introduced these guys. Christina, as well as Ketum. And looks like there's gonna be a sap onto Arthur's. Arthur's. How you doing, my man? Still spaced out. His teeth looks so funky, but I think it's because he's got this like green outline to him. It's gonna be immediate Hodge by Arthur's with a trinket, really. As Hellforsen is taking a bit of a beating from Arthas. Not the biggest cooldowns just yet, but that shield is holding on strong, the Necrolord one. Arthas, I think, popping a... Is that an Anya trinket or is that a Battlemaster trinket? Seraphim and Big Burst available. Hellforsen bailing out of there, dude. Juking it out of there. Doesn't want to be next to the Paladin while he has full cooldowns available. Trying to see if he can catch himself a reset. Picking up the eyes by accident, so I think Vanish isn't even going to be available. Doesn't even have Vanish to begin with, actually. Arthas could trinket this if he wants to, not going for it just yet. He's gonna, oh, big damage onto Hellforsen. Getting shot by the Rogue with a Vendetta onto Arthas. Does he have the damage to do it? Arthas most likely gonna have a bubble happen here. Gonna be that Kyrian setup coming out. Arthas does get the Hodge. I think Hellforsen's out of it though. Last second. Oh my goodness. Last second trinket. But against a Paladin, what can you truly do? Looks like Kreisbad is loading to go up next, maybe? He's getting the pad up and running with the Demonic Gateway versus Arthas, man. Dude, yeah, the Rogue, if only he had some cooldowns available, I think he might have been in a good spot, man. If he had some CDs available, he might have been A-okay, honestly. But yeah. You're damn my dude, finally got DOS done, now KSM. Yo, let's go, Soren. Did you get KSM after the DOS? I gotta get DOS on my major, by the way. Literally got him to level 16. Anybody want to carry me on an A through DOS to help me get my Lego? That'd be wonderful. What's up, trying to hit him, man? Chrysler swinging around the side, or at least the succubus is, in order to get that succubus seduce, going for that Shadow Fury Cataclysm setup. Arthur's taking a beating in that opener. Chrysler didn't even pop any cooldowns either. I just the power of Additional Warlock, big old Chaos Bolts, big old Cataclysm, man. That's just rough to deal with. Especially, I mean, I guess Paladins are kind of squishy. They do have a lot of self-heals, but in terms of like defensive damage reduction, they have none of them really, do they? The shield is pretty nice. But self-heal, besides that, oh, Arthur's not even willing to push up, man. He's just gonna let Chrysler do it again. He's just gonna go again, dude. Deja vu. Does he have the stun and everything? He has the Cataclysm, no stun this time. Still, the Kata and the Chaos do work. If only Chrysler had a way to interrupt that cast behind the pillar, dude. If only the Succubus could do that as well. Gonna be the Mortal into Arthas. Is he committing some damage? Trying to get himself a bit of a healing. Walking at Kreisbad like he's prepared to do something. Wings do get used. Fear onto Arthas. Does he trinket? He does choose to trinket it. And that's gonna be big old hammers flying. Arthas got himself a lot of holy power, but can he spend it? Gonna be Kreisbad soul shaping the hell out of there, dude. Trying to stay as mobile as possible away from the big bad paladin until the wings and cooldowns are down. Does hit him with a hand of hindrance for a second by the looks of it. Blade of Justice. Another succubus seduction onto the Pala. And Kreisbad got himself big setup this time. Big old Chaos Bolt with a Shadow Fury and a Cataclysm to follow. Big damage on Arthas. Wait, actually for some bubble. If he didn't bubble, I think that might have been dead. It might have been just gone. You better get some healing going. You better get some holy power. Try to use Flash of Light before the dampening gets super high while he has the mana. Big old Mortal Coil into a fear as Kreisbad getting the dot set back up. Soul Rod to follow. That's going to put quite a bit of pressure onto the Pala. Got him some flashlights. Again, if only you had an interrupt. It's going to use the Succubus Seduce just to interrupt Arthas on a heal, even though the dots are still rolling on him. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. But Arthas should be able to still maintain himself for a bit. Kreisbad just needs to get him away from the pillar, I think. The further he can pull him away from any kind of pillar, the better spot he's going to be in. Otherwise, he's going to probably have to wait until dampening. Some of these Palas build very, very defensively. I don't think we saw from Arthas if he's running the Guardian Legendary. I haven't seen him use the Last Verdict. So potentially a Guardian Legendary. Wait, maybe a good position for Kreisbad. No pillar. He does have to go a long way around if he wants to create some line of sight. That's going to be pretty big damage for Kreisbad. And Arthas with that Shield of Vengeance should be able to get himself a bit of a reset. Fear, keeping him away from the pillar. Actually keeping him in a nice middle ground. Is going to have to burn mobility just to get the hell away from him. Still trying to go for that middle ground pillar. Kreisbad still creating himself openings for line of sight. And Arthas just unable to really get consistent line of sight at all. What Lego are you running? I haven't seen the Guardian Legendary at all. Is he Last Verdict? Did I really miss his Last Verdict? Did I really miss his Last Verdict? He must be at that point, right? What's up, Crypto? How you doing, my man? Naya Brown with Dow's mustache. Yeah, I'm still gonna get that set up, Naya. Still looking to get that set up. Hodge onto Kreisbad. Shield, that was gonna be a Seraphim, but it got stopped. The seduce, man. The seduction. As everything is available for Arthas action, so Kreisbad is just gonna bail away from it. That's a lot of damage. So it looks like they really got this whole, like a back and forth going on. Arthas wants to be there and wants to max out the damage into Kreisbad, but only if all the cooldowns are available. Outside of it, he doesn't want to be anywhere near the Warlock. Warlock wants to be on top, or really in line of sight, of Arthas as much as possible, except for the wings and full CDs. So it's just like a dichotomy of like two fairly mobile classes. One of them really hugging the pillar a lot. You know what I mean? At least Arthas does get himself Brawn. Maybe Brawn might be able to help him out a little. Maybe give him some healing, maybe some damage back to Chrysler, maybe an interrupt or a knockback. He does do like a knockdown from time to time. So that'd be, oh, fear the Brawn. If you're Brawn. If you're Brawn. Because Brawn can do like a big, like a small knockback. It's enough to interrupt a cast or a channel, which can be good in some cases. It's sometimes annoying, especially like, let's say you got enemies in the, I don't know, a meteor, and they're like there with their pinky toe, and he knocks him out of the meteor for a fire mage. It is a little bit sad when that happens in keys. Seraphim available for Arthas, but a Succubus Seduction is there to prevent it every single time. Cries bad with cooldowns yet again. Does he really get it? Arthur's with a stun. Gonna be Cataclysm. Big damage. Does he have a go? And oh, it looks like Cries bad just have to wait. Going from a Cries bad to a Cries good. Giving them all a good cry. You know what I mean? My man. Levy is gonna be up next. Oh my god, from one paladin into another. That's super unfortunate, man. From one pally into the next. Yeah, his last verdict, I didn't notice. I didn't see that. I guess he never really got to use the hammer much, did he? He either got CC'd in his cooldowns or he hid behind the pillar. You really couldn't tell. He might, at that point, when you not see the Guardian, like, what else could he be running? Gonna be a Levy popping in the Shield of Vengeance. Try to see if he can charge at Chrysler. I think he wants to go for some damage. I think that Seraphim says he has some menace in his heart. As a paladin, you shouldn't have any menace in your heart. But against Chrysbad, you gotta become the villain to defeat the villain. Big blinder to Chrysbad, tries to chicken for it. That's gonna be so shape out of there, man. He's just gonna cat it out of there. Big damage onto Levy though with an Infernal. As Chrysbad, this is the first time we've actually seen him pop an Infernal off. That's going to be a stun on all those demons. Levy got himself some massive damage too. Might you come for a heal? Maybe a bubble here. Try to save himself as best as possible. Cries bad though got some surprising damage. As long as you can stay away from all those demons, you'll be in a good spot. Infernal still in the game. Doesn't get interrupted on Shadow. The Chaos Bolt might still go through. Succubus Seduction. Does have a dot on him? Is that another dot? Bubble? Oh, didn't trust that Chaos Bolt to not take him out of there, man. Had to bubble, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. That's going to be almost a fear lined up. He's going to play the line of sight play just like Arthur's did. Except this man is a bit more aggro, a little bit more active. Going to be fear for Cries bad right after, man. These paladins there, Cries is like, you know what? I'm too old for this, man. I'm a warlock. I'm an orc warlock of the Horde. I control the powers of the Burning Legion, dude. Who plays Destro in PvP? Not all but me. And he's just first to verse against some of the best, I guess, can I say the best? One of the better dueling classes for certain. I feel like it's a fair assessment, right? I think it's arguably the best dueling class, but arguably, you know what I mean? Arguably. 11 minutes into this duel though, 40% dampening. Levy is going to take a little bit of a healing reduction there now. No more bubble to keep him up. Shield of Vengeance coming back very, very soon. Does try to go for some range damage on Cries, but decide, you know what? Blind on the pet, not to get CC'd. Is going to be fear for Cries bad. Is going to be damage for Cries bad. Chaos Bolt flying super quick into a Cataclysm. Does he have the damage to follow up? Stunned onto the Succubus, not to get CC'd. Building holy power from the Succubus just to maintain himself. I like that. Big ol' Chaos Bolt still getting set up. Shield of Vengeance does absorb a portion of it, but definitely not all of it. And Cries bad just needs himself a little bit. Levy, dude, he kept sneaking away some heals. He got those heals in the back pocket. Blessing of protection, baby, man. Oh, but that's Succubus Seduction from the back. Shot if you're around the corner into Immolate. Ah, and down goes Levy. Good old attempt though, but it looks like Cries bad does have really good sustain damage. He can out-sustain you. In fact, he has really strong sustain. He had good burst, but really solid sustain. Like a paladin without wings, he does a bit of damage. Warlock, Destro, you're melting. You actually feels like you got some dot to you as well. Tarson gonna be up next. Feral Druid as a Necrolord. I like it. That's some Snoopy plays right here, man. Anybody? Oh, shout out to my boy Snoopy. Gonna be incinerates for Cries bad. As Tarson taking a bit of damage though, is gonna have to go for a bit of healing. Well, let's see how big the dots are, man. I really want to know. We never get to see Pharaohs as a Necrolord until now. And apparently they're not simming all that bad for like PvE purposes. At least in pure single target. You know what I mean? Yeah. 13 minutes into this duel, though, we are going to be seeing that 50% dampener, boys. He is going to be... Kaiser is switching out the pet, by the way. It's going to have the pet with the removal of buffs, like the thorns and that rejuve. The pet is able to steal buffs. It is able to get interrupted on Charson. And it looks like Charson just waiting for that pet to maybe get an interrupt and juke it out or something. Cries bad might have to push in, dude, but he doesn't want to go in a Tiger Den. He would much rather just get himself a whole new pet at that point. Better Charson just, you know what? Dampen yourself out. Eventually, you're going to have so much dampening, you will not be able to return. You'll eventually not be able to heal. Cries bad just needs to throw all the damage at you, pop a wall, and you might be okay. Tarson, if you don't got any heals, I don't know what you can do. I think Tarson's just waiting out until Trinket though. I think he's now looking at his cooldowns. I think he's waiting out until Trinket. Was it really? Has he used Trinket actually? Has it really been 2 minutes of him AFKing? There's no way, right? Maybe? I guess I'll be able to see when I go into the recording. editing and whatnot. Big old opener onto Kreisbad. Charson trying to make himself a bit of a play. Mortal Coil does have a trinket if he needs to. Stun. Cataclysm trinkets out of that. Stun. And those dots, man. That's just a little bit of that come flag and immolate, dude. Out of that Kata. And that's going to be Kreisbad with the dots. Are they... Is the Swarm hurting him? The Swarm and the Bleeds are doing a bit of work, but nothing that Kreisbad can't deal with. He did drain life for a good portion of it. Trying to see maybe be able to push up on a Charson. Might be able to maybe get an interrupt. That's going to be Ursul's Vortex on one side. Kreisbad is going to get stuck here. And that's going to be a nice Infernal for Charson, though. Fear right out to Soul Rot with all the dots rolling. That's going to also be him running into the eye. 5% more damage on top of that. Big damage on Charson, though. The dots are melting that boy. Trying to do whatever he can to survive. Interrupted. That's an Infernal right there. You're just done. Oh my god. And Kreisbad looks like he went around the corner and hit him with a conflag at the end. My god, the Destro Warlock plays, boys. Oh my god. Let's go, dude. Hey, what up? What's up, Barracks? How you doing, my man? What's up, Saturn? How you boys doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, boys. You try getting out of the rogue if possible. When I see some off specs into these duels. Yo, anybody want to try? Any rogue pumpy wanna try some outlaw? I'll give you the build that I run. I'll give you the build that I run and tell you the burst that I do. And the Lego you gotta run. You have to run the specific Lego you gotta run. It's really, really good. I think you'll like it. That lock has 47 HP while I have 29. Well, hey, I'm glad you guys are more than happy to get in and give it a try in the arenas. You know what I mean? I'm glad you guys are more than welcome to give it a try in the arenas. You know what I mean? Kreisbad also heals by Destro. Not really a meta spec. You know what I mean? Like Affliction, I could see it. Destro, not a common spec. There's got to be a reason why people don't really play that much compared to Affliction, right? Come on. Maybe? Or maybe it doesn't matter. It looks pretty good though, in my opinion. Definitely fun. I want to get my Warlock I want to actually get the... I do have a Legendary for my Destro Warlock, but I need to upgrade it. I need to upgrade from a Warlock. All the Legos, actually. I gotta hit up Torghast, dude. A-Bomb actually taking it a little bit easy. Gonna kill the Succubus. Maybe Kreisbad if he doesn't get one up and running quick enough. It might be good for A-Bomb. Looks like he's just gonna wait it out. Does mount up. That Succubus is still gonna return. A-Bomb, I think, is waiting out for something, dude. He's waiting out for something. He's waiting for the right moment. He's not waiting for cooldowns or anything. I think he's just trying to figure out how he wants to approach it. That is going to be Succubus Seduction in the opener. Kreisbad getting stunned while Casable trying to come out. A-Bomb is going to eat that Casable while it's fully empowered, though. With a port for Kreisbad before the grip comes out, A-Bomb just takes damage to the face. Not even before Immolation was on him. Just took a full Casable. Without a lot of ways for Deathlight to heal, Kreisbad just needs to throw as much damage at A-Bomb and let him just deal with all those pets. It's going to be A-Bomb for A-Bomb. Oh, and it's attacking one of the pets. That's unfortunate. Oh, Kadam, my man. It's he can't control it. That thing just got a mind of its own, dude. Just, it's so unfortunate. Yeah, Kadam is trying to do what he can, dude. That thing literally has a mind of its own. Another Succubus Seduction, but A-Bomb at least has himself a Necrolord shield around the corner. That should be able to take some of the fire damage. Although Kreisbad just puts a Cataclysm under his feet. And just lets that thing burn the shield away before he is ready to push in. A-Bomb is gonna have to have a really big go. He doesn't have a lot of health. He's not getting a lot of healing at this point. I feel like at some point he just has to get in there, dude. You know what I mean? He has to pop a trinket a little early. Gonna be anti-magic shell running a Kreisbad. Looking maybe to fish out a Mortal Coil out of him. Kreisbad got mobility though. Oh no. That's just a ton of mobility. Sending the pet at the Warlock, still plenty of movement. I think the pet might have gotten a charged root onto Kreisbad for a second there. A-Bomb is still melting little by little. Not a lot of health available. Does have IBF ready. Just cycle through whatever defenses he can. Got himself a little bit of a heal. Literally floating with a Succubus Seduction. It's going to be an interrupt onto Kreisbad without Lichborn. That's going to be the A-Bomb and... Oh, the Infernal coming down. Not the A-Bomb and... Literally Rain of Fire, I think, is what killed him at the end. Yeah, at that point where you just... Back against the wall kind of deal. I feel like you just need to charge at Chrysler and throw literally everything on the table, dude. You know what I mean? You got to throw literally everything on the table. But yeah, that's rough, man. Let's get another up and running, dude. I definitely want to see Chrysler more, but let's get another one up and running. Yeah, boys? So whose team was that? The one with all the Russians, with the pilot Russian. Was that Jesus' team? I think it was, right? Let's get Theseus and May in here as well. EU SL 130. Wait, 140, right? 140, boys. 140. Pog. Yo, AJ, my man.
226 ILVL weapon and AOTC in the same week.
Yo, congrats. Yo, congrats, like AJ for AOTC and a 226. My man, thank you so much, my dude, for the don't appreciate for the very boats. Big grats, man. Big grats. If we're waiting much, yo, we can get you in main. You got a full. Okay, we can get you guys in here immediately. Yo, Master and Kragar, we're gonna have to start switching you guys up with Jesus and Alex. That's what we're gonna have to do. One of you guys needs Jesus. Is it gonna be Kragar? It's gonna be Master. We'll find out in just a moment. But stick around for probably mate. This EUS and main. I messed it up. That's my fault. Main. I did my main, not main. My man AJ, my dude. Congrats on the AOTC, my guy. That's awesome. Did you get anything good out of Danny? I mean, you got the AOTC, right? But did you get anything good out of Danny and like loot wise? Actually, if you get your full run of raid gear, you now have a chance at Danny loot to 20 item stuff. I don't really know if you need it because I think your guy was pretty geared as is for keys. But yeah, man, that's awesome. Congrats. That's awesome, my guy. Alrighty, boys, let's get another one up and running, dude. Another duel for the day, boys. That was a long one, wasn't it? I was having so long. Switch. I was having so long. Naxi in tool queue also. NZXT. Yo, I can try to get you in, my man. We got ourselves. Did I do it? Switch. I don't know if I did it or not. We got ourselves. You got Anima? Yo, that's big reward, dude. Titania's on team 1. We got ourselves. Already got X as among Thanos as an enhancement. Shamansman, how you doing? We got ourselves Archeorc and Fenris. Speaking about enhancement, where is TM Psycho? Also, team 2 does not have a 5th. Hopefully they'll load in after a bit. Cutting God X is going to be on that team. We got ourselves Elora as a Boomy with Masgan as a Retribution Paladin with Jesse as a Boomy, double Boomy. Wait, that's actually kind of nutty. It looks like Archeorc is going to be first up on the team. Wait now for the competitor. They're waiting for the 5th. I think you guys can at least try having a duel. Maybe, hopefully your 5th will load in. It looks like the Rogue is going to be first up. Wait. Knocking the Rogue up immediately before he gets a reset. I think they'll try to figure out who's going first, who's going last. Cotton God actually just going to allow that kind of opener from Archeorc. He does kind of disrupt the Rogue setup. And he kind of let that happen. He was like, oh, it's okay. We had a bit of confusion. LOL. It's okay, guys. I'll just play it out. Shift and power for Archeorc does get Cotton God X out in the open, though. Man, with a knock-up, too. The knock-up, dude. I don't see Mage is really playing that. I just realized he's arcane. I just realized he's arcane. Honestly, I just realized he's... It just clicked for me. I said, I don't see that often. It's like, oh, I wonder why. Blind onto Archeorc does have a trick for it. Cotton God X taking a bit of damage. Vanish is burned for the Rogue. The earlier he burns a Vanish, the better. Archeorc trying to see if he can find him with the arcane explosions, dude. Explosions, man. Couldn't find them. Images were used there, so that is your 20% DR. Oh, what the hell is this? What is this team Archeorc doing? They're not even sitting in the room. They're sitting on the side. I guess I want to get better view, maybe. Gonna be Poly into Cutting God X. Archeorc trying to make some big damage happen with a touch of the Magi. Is it gonna be a slap of the Magi? Maybe, potentially. Cutting God does take a little bit of damage. That touch of the Magi didn't really seem like the biggest hit ever. But Archeorc is playing that triple shield Lego, so he's not playing any kind of aggressive legendaries, which the mages definitely can do some big damage with offensive Legos. But with a shield Lego, you do become a lot more tankier. You do become more survivable. And mages generally have pretty decent damage, but they don't need a legendary to become even harder hitting, technically. But it's just a really good PvP one. It also makes it easier. Oh man, my neck. It also makes it easier to get himself a bit of that protection on any of the buffs. That is a one small advantage of that legendary setup, because you can just basically, like, imagine you have combustion and all those 3 shields and they're trying to purge it. You got to go through a lot of shields, dude, especially if you put up slow fall on top of it and you pop combustion. That's a lot of shields you just got to go through back to back to back to back. You know what I mean? That's basically quite a nice dispel protection. Gonna be shadow steps for Cotton God X, not letting our hero go anywhere. Trying to make the Ventir burst happen. That's gonna be the ultimate time for our hero with an invis. Oh, I actually got a poly onto our Cotton God for a second, or the animation went through, but I think he shadow melded it. I think he literally shadow melded the poly, which is kind of nutty. Missiles are flying, trying to go for a door of shadows, maybe choosing against it. Touch of the Magi does a bit of damage, but not the biggest damage so far. An Arheorc looking. Wait, what? Oh, what? Massigan? What? His images are attacking the Paladin. What is he doing? He just ran straight down the middle. I think he was trying to hang out with the rest of the boys over there. I think that's what he was trying to do. Cheap shout out to Arheorc. Does have ult time. He is playing the short ult time. So, man, triple shield and ult time survivability. He definitely has the tankiness. But does he have the damage to take out Cotton God X? Because the rogue and damage, it's pretty good. And so far, the rogue hasn't really felt super pressured by the Arcane Mage. I mean, it's a fire mage. You know, you have big combust, you have big meteors to go. Gonna be a big old touch of the Magi. Wait, actually damage for Archeorc. Knock up on a Cutting God X. Does he do the damage here? Trying to make the Arcane barrage happen at the end. Touch of the Magi doing some damage. But advantage for Cutting God X does let him out of there. I don't know if Archeorc has the damage here, boys. I feel like he could. It looks like, you know, he's doing well. We are about to head into dampening. And Cutting God X, I mean, he's not really dying. I mean, he is, you know, getting hit by missiles and it's hurting a little, but he's not really like under a lot of pressure. I mean, being a wait, how hold on, how did that barrage hit? Did he poke out for a second and then go back in? That looked like a barrage that hit through the wall. Is it just me? All the time again, the Cutting God X is gonna have the hardest time. But this mage just will not melt into a temporal, dude. He got so many wows, so many ways to survive things. The deadliest killing machine versus the unkillable mage. It's a rock, it's a hard place, you know what I mean? Unstoppable force versus moving object kind of deal. Honestly, this is going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a long build, especially between these two. As Archie looking to fight Cutting God X, does hit him with a Nova. And that's going to be some missiles. He does sometimes have some bouts of damage though. Like sometimes he has some really good missiles, and other times it's kind of okay-ish. Marford is set up. Cutting God X still taking a bit of damage. I think maybe there's a strat for Archie is to whittle down the enemy. Battle of attrition. Outlast him in the trenches. As Cutting God is eventually gonna run out of cooldowns. Getting a shot onto Archeorc. Has a blink ready for it. With an ultra time if he ever needs to. Cutting trying to make some damage happen finally. Gonna be Archie not sending those stuns long at all. Ultra time is available. Just needs a little bit more damage for Cutting God X and he'll be in a good spot. And yet another touch of the magic. Cutting actually out of defenses. I think it might be done and done. Touch of the Magi? Is that enough? Oh, slap. Oh, no. Archie does outlive the rogue. Tickled him down, but did outlive him. Is that the play for Arcane right now? Is to outlive the enemy? Dude, he's got so much healing as an Arcane mage. Like, I know the triple shield thing is pretty strong as is, but he probably even has the Iceblock heal too, right? He probably has the Iceblock heal on top of it. And all the time, the blinks to get out of stuns, temporal. Dude, he's just got so much. It's crazy. Gonna be Jesse up next. Trying to see if he might be able to tussle with the Arcane Mage. Gonna be some missiles flying at him back to back. Ultra time being used pretty early. Convoke. Oh no, Tano. Oh, Fenuri. Oh my god, he's convoking the whole team. Even though this Archeorc is his guy. Oh no, his positioning was not that great. Because Archie didn't take a lot of those convoke damage him. I'm glad the team 1 didn't get obliterated. But Jesse probably should have been in a better spot. But that convoke, that is so unfortunate. Because Jesse could have probably one-shot Archie. Star Surge is still flying. Does he have it? Iceblock could come out for Archeorc. Might need to... Oh, pod? Wait, does Jesse have it? Is Wrath spam enough? Wait, is our Wrath spam enough? Star Surge? Oh my god. I'm surprised. There goes Archeorc. Apparently Jesse, after that convoke that almost obliterated the whole team 1, which wasn't his fault, you know. It's convoke literally plays the game for you. It was like, oh, here's some enemies over here. They're a little closer to you than this mage. I'm just gonna blast them instead. That convoke, man. Man. It's gonna be Cyclone by Jesse versus Thanos. Jesse, dude, it's gonna be up to you to bring it back. You guys are playing only with a 4-man team 2, which is unfortunate, but you guys are gonna have to play it like as if you guys are a man and a quarter, like 2.5 men. But you guys all a person plus quarter. You're basically gonna have to play that good in order to get yourself a win for your. That beam I feel like should be moving with Thanos, but it isn't. That is a little bit busted. That's a little feels bad, man. Tano though, trying to make some damage back to Jesse. Hasn't popped off cooldowns just yet. Making a bit of a headway though. Big aesthetics coming out. Jesse popping a defense and trying to see if he can survive the damage of the enhancement shaman. The wind strikes are going through. Barks is still on him for a bit. Might need to go for an emergency heal sometime soon. Is gonna go for a little bit of an eclipse. Trying to get himself some damage back. Jesse is kind of low on health. Wall available for Tano. And there goes Jesse with a bit of a health recovery as well for friends and regen. Tano is out of a majority of his offensives actually. Does have Bloodlust. He could Bloodlust anytime he wants to. Might want to set up the Bloodlust maybe with Wolves. Does he play the Lego where he gets Wolves faster? Is that what he's playing? Because I'm pretty sure that Ghost Wolf Lego cooldown seems kind of quick. Unless it's just me. Jesse got himself some Thorns. Tano should be able to purge him pretty easily. As Jesse is trying to get himself a bit of a setup, big old beam onto Tana, might be able to get himself enough of that astral power to make a play. Tana find himself kind of low. As long as he's careful with the Maelstrom, he should be able to recover himself. There goes the massive heals coming out for the enhanced shaman at 25% dampening. Might as well feel like 0% dampening because their heals are just that good. Just that good of a heal. Jesse back in the bear from back to try to survive this as Ghost Wolves do come out. I kind of want to track. Wait, Fleshcraft. Oh, enhancement shaman with the Fleshcraft. Not the worst combo. Actually, not a terrible combo at all. We watched Chicago play on NA with the Necrolord setup, and it's really not bad. Tanner could get some big old zaps into Jesse too. That could be just a lot of damage back to back. Barkskin available for Jesse with a bit of a heal. And I'm kind of watching out for Thanos to see if he does have Ghost Wolves that are on a shorter CD. Maybe it isn't. No, okay. I'm starting to think maybe he doesn't run the Lego with the Ghost Wolves on the shorter CD like Chicago did. I still gotta figure out. I gotta get the audio for the Chicago clip, by the way, with Ghost Wolves. That was nuts. That was really, really fun. 30% dampening as we head into that 10-minute mark, boys. Jesse tried to see if he could survive against Tana, but while the Earth Elemental's up with a Fleshcraft shield, you're not taking any damage. And Jesse's more focusing not on doing damage, but rather just the own health recovery. Got himself the soul shape to try to see if he could bail away from Tanner. Just try to stay away from him as best possible. But he's in a back foot the whole time. You got to get off that back foot at some point. You can't put all the pressure on the back foot. You got to balance yourself out. You have to have some offensive power. Thorns available. Knockback on the Tanner. Could go for an a stun onto Jesse. Does Tanner have a go? In 30 seconds, he will have some big goes available. Jesse has some opportunity to convoke him out. No interrupt for Tanner. Wait. Oh! He does take him out. Oh my goodness. And Jesse almost killed Titanius yet again. Oh no, this Fenorius last time. And Tano did have himself a little bit of that cheat death mechanic, activating as a Necrolord. Big old roar onto Arctus God X. He's going to trick it out immediately. This druid is not going to stop him and his bursts and his damage. Big old Zuwen coming out. Jesse, you got to somehow find a way to shake this guy off you, man. Power shift and trying to keep himself moving, but the monk just has way too much mobility and the constant slows and the roots. From the disable, it normally would be like a hamstring, but I think it's called disable for monks. Jesse does escape for a second. Thorns up. That's going to be Arctus with every single cooldown available. Defenses haven't been used yet. I don't know if he needs them at this late stage of the game. With a touch of death getting used. Oh, super unfortunate with Mazgan up next. Trying to see if he can make a play versus Arctus. Does not have a trinket. Does Mazgan have a big go? Activated eye for an eye. I guess he was waiting for Arctus to just sit next to him maybe. It's going to be port for the monk as he sees every cooldown available. Does that right? Does that hit him? Did that hit him just now? I don't know if it did. It looked like he tried to hit him with a talon around the corner. Look at the name, I'm not going to lie. Big old Fist of Fear available for Arctus Mazgan. Kind of lowish on health, and the dampening is pretty low. Blessing protection might have to come out here, or maybe a bubble. It's going to be Guardian Legendary with a bubble right after. Needs to get himself that free Word of Glory. Arctus has got pretty big defenses out of the Paladin. I don't know if he survives that unless Mazgan makes a misplay. Looks like Arctus does survive it. Not a lot of damage was put up by Mazgan while Arctus was stunned and low. In cap, and Arctus could actually bring it back for his team. With Mazgan, Lexium does have the Fist of Fury, big damage, and does take him. Oh my god, let's actually be him on top of it. That's a little That's a little BM. But what can you do? Eulora. Oh my god. Eulora's gonna get whiplash right in this mound, dude. I swear. Running in circles away from Octus. I think waiting out for Octus. Bit of a flap, bit of a leap. I guess a disengaging away. Eulora needs to, I think, if they can get a in-cap and an interrupt out of Octus, he actually might be able just to convoke him down. Octus popping defensive with diffuse magic off of those thorns. Big roar by Eulora. Into a silence interrupt onto Octus. If he can somehow go for big game, he does have incarnation. Wants to go for the big convoke, I'm sure of it. Big Star Surge is flying. Wait, this Star Surge is huge. Oh, Octus does drop pretty low. Karma, not for 10 seconds. Eulora, I feel like, could still end the duel if they can just get Octus in a good position. Octus does have a trinket though, so it's going to be kind of hard to control him. And he's out in the open for a second. Eulora is sitting in that stealth, waiting out for, I guess, a better opportunity. Octus does have Karma, so next big burst, Eulora is just going to have to be a little bit more careful. A little bit more careful with him. As we get in towards our 14 minutes. Is Laura just going to have to wait it out? But he's actually just going to wait in circles. I guess maybe he was waiting for Octus to pick up an eye. I wonder if this is a match that Boomy can win at all. Like past this late point. Bark's still available. Eulora trying to get himself a bit of a defensive play. That's going to be a beam. Lexi, but Eulora does have a ticket for it. Does not go for the Cyclone. Defensive Fury and a lot of pressure from those images from Octus. It's not much he can do, I think, in this case. Trying to knock it back. Oh, down he goes. That's super unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. They also didn't have the full team playing, man. That's a bit of it feels bad, man. You know what I mean? That's a bit of a feels bad, man. But yeah. Man. All right, Nas, who are you in the... I got you in Discord message. Who are you in the chat, my man? I can get you in here next. We got to get Krager and the boys in here, though. Nas, Dalaran hashtag 1340, man. I don't know if you added me or not. I guess I can peep you. What'd you say about the Outlaw Rogue setup? What'd you say about the Outlaw Rogue build? Should I message you or are we going to release a video about it? I already have a video on it, but I mean, yeah, if you want to message me, I could tell you like what I'm running talent-wise. I guess I could. I do have a video on it, I believe. I don't know if I made a guide on it, but I made videos playing it. But yeah, that convoke, yeah. Open game merit classes? I don't know, man. We had Chrysler come in with the Destro Warlock. I don't think Destro is meta. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm just so out of touch. How you doing, fellow kids? Let me see if I can find Nas XY. Nas. Nas. Hey, I got you. I think Blizzard put my EU and NA friends list together, by the way. Wilson! Sorry, Wilson. 2 months. Him. Because I remember I used to have such a much bigger friends list. Now I feel like they put my EU and NA friends list together, dudes. I swear they put my EU and NA friends list together. Even though they're a separate account. Even though there should be separate friends lists. Here you go, Naz. I got you, fam. I got you. Yo, Krager, are you ready? Master 11, are you ready? Because Alex is ready. Which one responds to me first? I'm gonna throw it versus Alex, and then we got Jesus in here as well. It's EU and NA tomorrow. Yep, it is, boys. Today is NA, tomorrow. Oh, wait, today is EU, tomorrow is NA. What am I talking about? Ready again, not ready, I'll leave. That's not good to see us. That's not good, my man. Don't worry about it. Master's ready? Alright, we'll throw you versus Alex, and we get Krager versus, I guess Jesus. We got Krager versus Jesus. Master 11 and Alex. Here we go, my boys. Yeah, I got you, Krager. I'll get you versus Jesus, man. I'll get you versus Jesus right after. Let him know, man. They better be ready. Hey, Dalaran chat. How you doing, one of Rouse? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Yeah, Chris, I feel you, dude. You just gotta get in there, dude. You just gotta get the grind on, dude. You just gotta grind it out, man. It's really easy once you get started. It's really easy. You'll be surprised, man. Just gotta do it, dude. Just gotta hop into the BGs, get yourself a little bit of versatility. You know, you can do some keys if you want to get some gear on the side. There's some versatility there too. And then just find yourself a buddy and just go to some arenas, man. That's all you gotta do. Literally, it's really easy. It really is easy, dude. Plus, you can really play just about any class too. All classes are pretty good. You can play some in meta if you want to, or off meta. I'll play off meta. Hey, what's up, Night Hiding Man? Hope you're having a good old fam. Yeah, NA tomorrow, boys. Today is EU. Arcade Mage destroyed Subrogue. He whittled them down, tickled them down. Yes, destroyed. I guess so, you could say that. Switch. We got ourselves team 1 together with. Oh, it's got ourselves. It's just Cam with Yawashi on that team. Still Assassination, right? Yes, it is. We got Asuma as a sub. We got ourselves Pooh as well as Acromus as a red pallies for that team with Cries Bad on the same team as Christina. 2 juggernauts with Katam in there, man. Belly in the back of that Forsen. We got more assassination rogues in here than sub rogues. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's get even more meta in here, man. Let's go, dude. Acromus gonna be up next versus Katam. Throwing out them hammers. Katam got himself the Beast Master Hunter playstyle, dude. The mobility. Are you still Venti on that? Yeah, that confirms it. That flate shot, dude. That big old beautiful red flate shot looks beautiful. I love it, dude. And it just emanates with red. Wow, the pet's all red. Acromus might have to bubble here. Wait, flash a light if only he had an interrupt. Wait, does he get the interrupt? Oh, I thought he got the interrupt too, dude. If only he got the interrupt there, that would have been so pro. But Katam still forced out every defensive out of Acromus. Bubble, I guess, except for Blessing Protection, right? Freezing Trap out of Acromus. That's, oh, I saw the wrong person. I'm so sorry. It looks like he's about to fall over, dude. Looks like his sword is a bit too heavy. Katam goes in for a bit of a camo. No more trinket for Katam, so you better be careful with Acromus and his burst. But this Beast Master Hunter, man, he's really giving the Paladin a what, honestly, isn't he? Man, really putting in the work, huh? Acromus waiting out for his moment. Gonna be yet another flate shot. If Katam can get a bunch of kill shots in there, he'll be in a good spot. Tricking for Acromus. But he's so slow. Does he have the hand of freedom? Does he have any mobility? Got them judgments, got them range damage to get him to Katam. Might be able to go for a bit of Word of Glory. Blinding the pets. Interrupted in holy way. This could be really bad. The pets charging in. Blessing of Protection does not come out. Freezing Trap and Katam, I think, has them in his sights. Could be a Hammer of Justice by the Paladin. And if he has any damage right after, oh, never mind. Just a kill shot and taking him out. Okay, you do him dirty like that, Katam. You do him dirty like that. Can you go again? Can you do that again, though? That's Pooh now. Another Paladin, dude. I like how we get a couple times as a Paladin into yet another Paladin. Big ol' haze ball for Katam, gonna be Pooh. Trying to go for as much range damage stun onto Katam. Does he go for a blind after? He's literally trying not to be next to Katam at all. He's trying not to melee him at all. I think he's so used to the blind burst that he's got going on where he blinds him. Trying not to auto. But when you hodge him, you might as well auto, right? It's an auto attack here and there. You know what I mean? First aid by Katam, trying to recover a little bit. Freezing Trap onto Pooh. As long as he got the control as a hunter, he'll be in a good spot. Trick coming back in. Also Exhilaration coming back very, very soon. Katam honestly does not have himself in a bad spot at all. Ah, man. I must have slept on the wrong side of the bed, boys. My neck is killing me today. But you know what's not killing me? These beasts. These hunter for real, my neck does hurt though. I didn't want to just make some kind of like a zinger or whatever. What am I doing? Zing. Pooh actually kind of low on health. Bubble coming out. And Katam might be in a bad spot. Pooh might just have to go aggressive here. Feign death for a second for the hunter. Does have charge trap for Pooh. Let's see if a freezing trap trinket is available. Freezing trap right after. Oh, as Pooh slouches down for one reason or another. Katam got that slow. Pooh is not even going for the line of sight. He's just heading at him. Just charging for it. Katam will have cooldowns available very, very soon. Maybe Pooh can survive this long enough until all the other cooldowns come back with the Hammer of Justice. Because he could have a really big go, dude. He could do a lot of damage. If he plays his cards right, he could do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Also, is Pooh playing Last Verdict? I think he's playing Last Verdict, right? Might be more of the aggressive of the two Paladins. Katam just letting the pets do work, though. He kind of does need the line of sight of the pets in order to make sure he gets some damage himself too. And in order to frenzy up the pets, but I guess in dampening it's going to be pretty good for him, right? Still taking a bit of damage. Katam trying to see if he can get himself an angle. Pooh just wants the hunter to walk up to him. I think he has a Hammer of Justice ready for him. Katam, I think he's just trying to get ready to just snap back the hell out of there. Snap, disengage, hodge on the Katam. Does Pooh have the burst? Or maybe the pet sack kills him. Blind onto Ketum, getting that holy damage. Looks like an auto attack broken for a second. Ketum is alive for a moment. Pooh trying to go for the Shield of Vengeance. Might have to go for Blessing of Protection. Force Ketum to burn globals in order to try to see if he can tranquilize the Blessing of Protection off of him. That Blessing of Protection going out strong for the stun. Ketum does need to remove it though. Needs himself some heals of his own. Freezing Trap onto Pooh. And not a lot of health available. Might have to go for a camo. Wait, he borrowed health too. Oh no. First aid with a camo. If Pooh walks on top of him or even just picks up the eye, he could stop a lot of that self heal. First aid does recover him to about half his health or so, and is gonna get the concussive shot in the opener. Pooh has about 4 minutes on that bubble. A trinket is available, about a minute 30 or so for Shield of Vengeance, maybe less actually. Yeah, actually, probably less. Probably less. I'd say about less, but cooldowns might have some big CDs available too. Wings should be available and everything. Ketum needs to make a perfect, fine play here. I think he needs to go for more of that kiting. Like, Pooh does get kited. He does walk at Ketum sometimes, just kind of lets himself get, you know, trickle down over time. But for Ketum, I think that's huge. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Maybe Ketum has some massive burst available too, because Pooh, there it goes. Try to see if he can get the charge. Try to see if he can make some damage happen. Stunned by Ketum. Does have a trinket for it. Gonna be that normal trinket getting used. And Pooh is going to try to get himself a bit of a reset. Ketum might just have to charge in and get more damage in there. Maybe? Or maybe just play it safe. He is trying to walk in. He's trying to see if he can make a play. But a snap disengage needs to happen as soon as he sees Pooh getting really aggressive. Overly friendly. When he's really like, hey, come over here. Hey, let's talk. Let's get face to face. Let's get up close. Let's hang out, friend. Yeah, that's where you run, dude. That's where you know trouble's coming. Trouble is literally coming for you. There goes that hand in front of him. He sees it. Immediate disengage, trying to make as much damage happen while walking the paladin all the way to the other side of the pillar. Does get the flate shot. If he's careful, does have a trinket. He could really make something happen. Those kill shots could be massive. Pooh trying to play it as defensive as possible. And oh, big damage out of Ketum though. Out of nowhere, Pooh taking lots of damage. Stun onto Ketum, does go for fade death. It's going to be blind. Does Pooh have the damage he needs? He doesn't. Turtle Shell does come out. Massive health recovery for Pooh though. Wow, that must have been like a maybe that was a one world of glory. Man, literally lay on hands. What's up, Subway? How you doing, my man? What's up, Saxon? Breeze Asthma, man. And your groups up? Yeah, there's groups up. If you want to make one yourself, you can too, but there's groups up. Probably looking. Maybe after this one, there'll be a group with Christina looking, potentially. How you doing, my man? It's tomorrow EU. Today is NA. I mean, today's EU. What? I'm lying to you guys. Today is EU. Tomorrow is NA. I am lying to you. I don't know why I'm doing it. Blade shot onto Pooh. Yo, can Ketum do that burst again? He was making work happen there. Stun onto Pooh, trying to see if he might be able to get the angle. Jumping down, trying not to give Pooh the ability to just go behind the pillar too much. Trying to stay ahead of him as best as he can. And Pooh just prolonging the game. Wings coming out. Must be proc wings, right? There's no way there's no way this is real wings. There's just no way. Yeah, the real wings are not up for 50 seconds. Wait, he actually has bubble very, very soon. Ketum better make a play. That bubble is coming back very, very soon. And Pooh has to trick it back up. Freezing trap. Pooh couldn't hodge him. Trick it into a hammer of justice. Gonna be that pet sack. Pooh trying to make some damage happen. Unable to really begin the big damage onto Ketum as a Worcester out of the fittest as well. Ketum needs to push in, dude. 10 seconds on a bubble. If you can maybe make something work off it. 10 seconds on a bubble. I don't know if he has the damage to make it work. But that bubble is going to allow Pooh that perfect opportunity. Man, this is a long duel between the two, huh? A little bit of a long one. Flashlights available for the pallet. Ketum yoinking himself around the corner, beefing up the pets. Flame shot rolling. Does he have the ramp? Does he have the go? Stun onto Pooh. Does not have a chicken. Bubble could come out. And it probably will. There goes the bubble. Does he have anything to work off that bubble? Got himself some healing. Does he have the damage? Wings are available. Does he have anything? Maybe blind, maybe a hodge. Anything potentially? It looks like Ketum is just gonna keep the sustained pressure rolling for now, trying to create that line of sight. Pooh got himself wings rolling. He should be able to get himself a bit of a heal. Ketum actually backing up when he sees the wings. Gotta probably let Pooh recover health. Not real wings. That was a proc wings, by the way. So real wings, real threat still available for the paladin. Ketum, does he have a way out? Trinket available, self heal available. No turtle. Most likely we'll have pet sack. And maybe a pet heal. So it might be okay. It might be actually okay. I really wish we could see Survival of the Fittest. That's another good defense that the Hunters have. Oh, Fraser trap into Pooh as the Hunch comes out. Wait, perfect play by the Hunter. Perfect play by the Hunter. Actually couldn't be any better than that. as Pooh rolling behind the pillar. Ketum got the mobility, dude. Aww. And Pooh is going to have to wait a little bit longer until Hammer Justice or Blind is available. Because he's going to have to be very careful with his go. Stunned by Ketum. That's how Blessing of Protection for it. If he can remove it, there it goes. Does he get the interrupt? Interrupt still not on cooldown. He could still use the interrupt. Pooh in a really bad spot. Kill shot maybe, potentially. Trying to get himself as much of a heal. There goes the wings defensively. Not even going aggressive with the swings. Trying to see if he can turn it around. Maybe Blind. Trinket available for Ketum. Does have a feign death available. Pooh will not be able to maximize the damage. Will not be able to have CC onto Ketum. Maybe get himself some heals while wings are up. Ketum is just in such a good spot right now. Pooh needs to do everything to recover here. Is he going to be able to freeze the trap and to walk? Oh! The Slayer of Paladins, Ketum! My man! I think this one should go out to all of you guys that are like, man, the PvP in Shadowlands is all about mana base and all about damage. I know Beastmaster Hunter is not a bad class for PvP, not by any measure. But I wouldn't say it's like, you know, it's your Paladins, it's your Rogues. It's a Beastmaster Hunter. They're pretty good in some cases, right? In some situations. But I guess the Paladin, man, all that healing. Playing that Flake Shot build, which I don't think is a bad one for PvP. Weenie down? Pooh, yeah, weenie down, boys. Somebody call... What's his name? Robert? Rogers? Roberts? No. What's the kid's name is Winnie the Pooh? What's the kid's name? Anyway, call Eeyore, dude. Call Eeyore, anybody. Call anybody, honestly. Big stun onto Ketum. But Cam taking a bit of damage of his own. Metamorphosis getting used right now. Trying to make the big eye moves happen. Chasing after the Hunter. This is going to beef up the pets. Blur available for Cam. It should have himself quite a nice defensive to survive this for quite a bit. Better maximize the damage you can. Christopher Robin. There you go. Thank you, boys. Better call Christopher Robin. Put Pooh back together. It's going to be darkness for Cam. Probably going to be lights out for Cam too. Darkness in his eyes, trying to make a hunt happen. No, line of sight. Oh no, unless he can get a stun on the hunt, I think it's over. He needs to make a play right now. He needs to make, oh, imprison. Hunt, kill shot. Oh my god. Into a camo for Ketum. Is Yuwashi's walking next to him? Phantomizing the pets out. Oh, Yuwashi might actually have to play here. Getting a shot onto Ketum. Does have a chicken for it. He's going to be charged immediately. And that's a vendetta too. Wait, Yuwashi committed a lot of cooldowns there just now. As a rogue, he committed Cloak Shadows too. Is that because of Hunter's Mark? That's a vendetta. And that's going to be a sap onto Ketum. Might have himself a pet sack though, off this. Maybe, can you do pet heal while he's stunned? Oh, freezing trap, trinkets out immediately. Good snap reflexes by Yuwashi. Ketum is going to take a lot of damage from the Ventier setup. Stun to Yuwashi does not have a trinket anymore. And Ketum better get the hell away from him. Flade shot onto Yuwashi does go for a feign death. That is still going to be a Ventier Flade shot, I believe. Or Ventier Flagellation still on him for now, I believe. But Yuwashi taking a bit of damage. Does have evasion. Needs to connect back with Ketum immediately and get that kitten shut off. He needs to control the fight. He doesn't have blind. He's walking all the way around the traps. And Ketum doesn't have anything. Wait, does have a pet heal? Does Yuwashi take it here? This is a perfect opportunity trying to make that momentum happen. Kill shot by Ketum. Oh! Oh my goodness. Don't just call Christopher Robin. Call Christopher Columbus. We discovered a god. Oh my god. Cry's Bad is going to be up next versus Asthma. Asthma? Either way. Rogue versus Warlock. Succubus. Wait, he actually just sent the Succubus immediately at Asima. Did he pick up the eyes for it too? I don't know if he did. Big old port available for Cry's Bad. Gonna kite Asima as best as possible. If you can just get him in a Succubus, you see he'll be in a really good spot. Because you can go for that big old Casable setup and Asima will just be in a real rough spot. Does get a Succubus CC. Does Cry's have the angle? He's waddling. Why did I go with a stun on the opener? Cataclysm instead. Shadow Fury, does he land it? He does not land it. Asima trying to see if you can get him some, maybe a bit of a reset. Vanish. Aggressive Vanish. Not even going for a reset with the Vanish. Going to be tricking into a Mortal Coil for the Cry's Bad. Asima going for cheap shots right after. It's going to be poured for Cry's Bad. Asima might have himself Shadow Meld. But with that Succubus CC, Shadowy Duel versus Cry's Bad into a blind. Doesn't Succubus still see him? Wait, does Succubus lose sight of him? Succubus knows exactly where he's at. He's chasing after him. I don't really know if a Shadowy Duel was necessary. Does Shadowy Duel actually make it so your pets can't see the person you're attacking? If that's the case, then that's actually pretty good for him. Wow. Not bad, not bad. Dunjix is Savage says 1v5 ink. Yeah, dude, that would have been nutty. But a sub rogue with a hunter who doesn't have a lot of defenses. Wait, what? I thought you kicked the succubus. Did succubus juke you out? Did Christ somehow cancel out the succubus seduction? Cloak of Shadows for awesome are used right now. Does he have the shadow mode to follow after this? Maybe he's going to use the battle master trinket. Mortal sends him running in the other direction with Christ man. Couple of conflags and awesome with not a lot of health left. I think the dots are going to burn him down. That infernal definitely going to give him a big old smack. And wow, man, we got ourselves Ketum, the Paladin Slayer. I like it. I like it. I like it. That's awesome, man. That's dope. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Big fan. Big fan of this man right there, dude. All right, let's get another one up and running, boys, yeah? Krager versus Jesus. Should we get the webcam back up? Or should we stay Nightborn, boys? What are you feeling like? Should we get the webcam back in? Or should we, because my green screen should look pretty clean. My green screen should look pretty clean. Do we stay blue, boys, or do we go back, man? Spend 97 marks of honor for all transmog to be from TBC and Manila. Wait, that's a good ones. That's a good mogs. Your friend worked hard, keep, isn't it? My twin. Actually, I told him to put as little work into it as possible. He put a lot. He actually had to do a lot of the bone stuff with it. Bone work. Remove some of the bones from the face mostly, because there's a lot of buggy stuff with it. I am going to talk to him about getting some of the models up and running though. See if he's down for it. Any spot? Clean his green screen NA? Okay, hold on. We're going to show you guys the green screen. I'm down. We got to get Kragar and Jesus next. But let me get the green screen up and running back. Yep, I need to get the lights on. Okay, light 1. 2. Oh, shit, that's loud. That's right. I was about to say that's loud. Is this as bright as it's supposed to be? Hold on. Okay, that's about as bright as it's gonna be. Alright, hold on. Let me do it real quick. Let me get it set up. I need to close out on this. The webcam back in. There we go. Oh my god, Prisma. All up in my grill, dude. How does it look, dude? I got a second one. So now I have a light over here, and I have a light over here, and this one is a little bright. But it looks really clean for the green screen, I think. Pretty clean. Or maybe I want to keep it bright, actually. The brighter the better, right? How does it look right now? Should look pretty clean. No shadows or whatever. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one up and running, yeah? Looks great. I like it. You look good. I'm not even gay. Thanks, White. We'll appreciate you. Looks like you're going to looks like you're going to get hot. You know, I haven't tried the new light. It might. It's not. I mean, they're all LEDs, right? They're not like an actual like a lamp, right? I love lamp, but they're not a lamp. They're just like a big ass LED light. I don't know if they're gonna add too much heat, but we'll see, right? We'll have to wait and see. Kragar and G. Oh!
Love ya, buddy. Thanks for always being there for me, fam.
Squiz! What? Wait. Oh, okay. Cam wasn't here. Squiz! Huh? My man! Bro, Squiz! Well, damn! Can we get a hashtag rage broadcasting from my boy Squizgar? This is my guilty, dude. Miss you, buddy. Well, goddamn. Thank you so much. That's a lot of bounds. My guy. I love you, buddy. Jesus. That's a lot. My God. Squizgar, my man. Yo, Squiz, when are we coming back? Play casually on Rain and Rainbows to get some keys done with the boys. Actually, whatever. I know you're playing casually right now, dude. I'm hoping you're having fun in Shadowlands. I miss you, though, buddy. I miss you. Bowing out of this water with the donuts. Blowing this. Yo, for real, my man. How you doing? You're having a wonderful day. I don't know what to say. I'm starstruck. Donut train going? That's a big... No. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for suggesting donuts, but do remember I play video games for a living, man. Looks like DC has some competition. Oh my god, don't tell him. Don't tell him. I feel like DC would take that personally. Missy, man, brother, you're my man. Hope you are having a wonderful, beautiful day, my man. Hopefully you're doing good, my guy. Hopefully you're doing good. God. Damn, yo, how do I go back to streaming, dude, after that? Yo. My god, thank you so much, guy. Thank you. Damn. I really do miss you, guy. I really do miss you. Dude, out of all the expansions, I just say, you know what? I'm not going to play a Death Knight when they were so disgustingly good for the raid tier, dude. You would have had an easy Danny spot, too. Easy Danny. Clint, my man. Oh my god, Clint, 20 bones. You guys are nuts. You guys are actually insane. Yo, thank you so much. So Twitch, can we get a hashtag Clint in chat, boys? Oh my god, dudes. Yo, what the hell? Is this a real donut train starting? Switch. I don't know if I did that switch or not. Oh my god, boys. Oh. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. AJ, my guy, what is going on? Yo, you guys are gonna get me all so... My god, AJ. You boys, what are you guys doing? It's Crazy Friday. It is crazy for sure. Damn, dudes, what the hell? This is a regular Friday for me, man. I didn't do nothing. I didn't like a special stream or nothing. Boys, thank you. Seriously, I don't know what to say except thank you. You guys made my goddamn day. Thank you so much. Yo, how do you stream duels again now, dude? Yo, I'm gonna try getting back into it though. I'm gonna try getting back into it for that sweet YouTube content though. Guys, appreciate the love, man. I really do. Krager leaping in versus Jesse. I saw a Convoke though for a second. Didn't let him go for too long at all. Yo, Atham, my man. Guys, seriously, you guys really don't got him in. You don't gotta worry about none of it, dude. Krager, though, down with a banner, no cooldowns left. Does have defenses, though. Having to use them against Jesse, as it is still Incarnation rolling for the Boomy. Other team of Jesse is just trying to land a Cyclone onto Krager. We got us as Tarsa, we got us as A-Bomb. With Jonas, as well as Elio. Elio can be out of cat form and out of stealth unless you're dueling. Thank you so much, fam. I appreciate it. Because sometimes Pharaohs run the honor talent that gives everybody a buff with a heal. That can sometimes make the duels a little sketch. If Ellie could just be out of cat form and out of stealth, that would be wonderful. Krager on his team, we got ourselves the squad with Copy Finn. How you doing? Enhancement? Yeah, he is enhancement. We got ourselves Lex, we got ourselves Eleganten, as well as Felicia. Almost like Felicia. Hi, Felicia. Oh my god. Krager with a Necrolord shield charging back at Jesse. Try to see if he might be able to make some damage with a banner coming out. Jesse is sticking in a bear form for the time being. As Krager does go for the full cooldowns. Huge 400%, 400 mastery is getting used here with a banner. Oh my god, Soren, my dude. Oh my god. Yeah, KSM, yo, sorry, I saw you earlier, my man. Yo, congrats to that KSM. Yo, can we get a hashtag Soren in chat, boys? Yo, I don't know if you guys can do that O with a dash. I can't do it. Hashtag Soren, boys, my man. DKK45. I don't know how much that is in US dollars, but my man, thank you so much, Soren. Appreciate you, my dude. You guys honestly are super generous, dudes. Did you play Outlaw? Hell yeah, I do, LeBlanco. That's my main, dude. Still playing Outlaw Rogue main for everything, man. Even PvP, dude. Even PvP. See, Dal just have to stream EU, some donuts flowing. Yo. Image, my man, what you saying? You're trying to take the 5V5 1v1 duels days away from the NA boys? Dude, they want to play too. Night King wants to go out and obliterate some boys. Come on, man. Copy and paste it. I appreciate you, man. That special, oh, don't know how to use it. Yeah, I should know my alt codes, dude. I feel like everybody that I play with, like Any of the big gamer boys, big gamer key boys, big raider boys. Carl, shouts out to Carl. Know their alt codes well. I don't know my alt codes at all, dude. I don't know my alt codes at all. I feel like I should. There's gonna be Cyclone trying to come out for Jesse. Gonna be Krager with that interrupt for the Druid. And that's gonna be a nice effort for Jesse. Trying to keep Krager off his back, using cooldowns effectively. For Krager with that 3 leaps, Lego, makes it that much harder to get shaken off. Flashcraft available, gonna be a big old port away for Jesse. And actually almost getting a re-stealth. I think almost got a full re-stealth too. And that's going to be yet another intro by Krager. He's trying to make some damage happen. Jesse going for that Cyclone. Does have the reflect for it. Jesse just playing it very, very carefully by the looks of it. And Krager just wants to get that kill. He wants to get that execute. But Jesse just not letting him in. Banner coming out for Krager. Is going to get a lot of rage out of it. Quite a bit of mastery. Mobility as well. Cannot be slow. Be under 100% of mobility. So he can just get quite a bit of a chase on Jesse. As long as he got them hamstrings, he should be in a good spot. Jesse so far played it super defensive. Does have Incarnation. Needs to go for a bit of a reheal. Maybe even a re-stealth. It looks like Krager's banner is out of the way for the time being. The banner actually does also give you like 30% movement speed. But also prevents you from being slowed to 100. So it is pretty good. Or at least if anything, it's not bad at all. Looks like Krager might have to go for yet another eye. Wait, what's going on? His legs G-pying Jonas? Oh, Jonas went over to say hello. I guess that's what's going on. I think that's what's going on. We got an A, O, and AE in Denmark. I don't know. Maybe I probably made it sound wrong. Pronounced it wrong. Jesse with a big convoke. Got interrupted last second. The Krager charged in with the reflect. Big old beam onto your boy, the Warrior. As Jesse trying to see if he could shake him off. Yet another leap for Krager with a fear onto Jesse. Does have the bear in his clutches for... Oh, I like that fear animation for the bear. I didn't know they actually like shake. Like the tremble in fear. That's kind of cool looking. Normally they just have their heads down and look like the same animation as stunned or something. But that was really neat. Nice attention to detail. I didn't even know that was a thing. But it looks like Jesse got a bit of damage onto Krager and wants to peel away. Is he just gonna go for like a hit and run strats all the time? Big old damage coming in for Krager. Recklessness is up. Trinkets out of that roar from Jesse. He doesn't have a badge by the looks of it. He's gonna have a hard time dealing with Krager. If he can somehow leap around the corner, flash card is available. Jesse catching up on all the heals at the 6-minute mark. 9% dampener. And Krager, I think he's just gonna have to wait it out again until he picks up the eyes or something. Jesse recovered a lot of health, by the way, behind that pillar, while dampening is not super high. Charging in as Jesse pokes out with a big beam. No Incarn for a while, and I would guess no Convoke either. So maybe he's trying to see if he might be able to make some of standard sustain play. Just trying to Wrath add Krager for a bit. Gonna be an interrupt. No nature cast for Jesse for a bit. Does still have Friends of Regen as the banner is up for Krager. Trying to make the most damage happen here. Jesse with massive Friends of Regen reheal. So I think that was an emergency reheal for Friends of Regen. Unless you use 2 Friends of Regens, which I think you might get 2 in Guardian Affinity. But I could be wrong on that one. Could be wrong. Krager trying to see if he can find him. If he just walked towards the corner just by a hair, dude, just by a little, he actually would have been able to find him. So far, Jesse has been pretty survivable, though. I feel like this duel has been kind of a slow one, but Jesse is looking, I guess, for the live lore potential here. Krager hits him with the fear. Back away, maybe I was thinking we get a charge. Gonna be a basket for Jesse with a Friends of Regen pretty early on. So Krager actually got 2 defensives out of Jesse pretty early out. He could maybe put some pressure in. Gonna be a massive mobility out of Jesse with the soul shape. It could potentially, there goes a reset. I was gonna say, could potentially get himself a bit of a reset. You're just waiting out, I think, for full Convoke Incarnation setup. At least that's what it looks like. Is gonna poke out as Krager mounts up. Just poking at the bear, dude. Poking at Krager. While Krager pokes at Jesse whenever he is in bear form. Trying to make some RAS happen into an intro by Krager. And Jesse, there goes another defensive. Does still have also on him the renewal. I forgot he had renewal. That's a pretty big heal too. Bark's gonna be available very soon. That was one of the Friends and Regens at least. And I think there's still an emergency one that can get activated anytime. As Krager is actually starting to make some damage happen on Jesse. I'm surprised Jesse didn't go Thorns or anything like that. I feel like against a melee team would have been pretty good. But against Krager's team isn't really all melee team. Quite a bit of them casters. 8 minutes, dude. 22% dampening. Like, this duel's been going on for a while, huh? Actually crazy. I see your A, O, E. I raise your Hungarian O, U, U, You, oh man, that's a lot, dude. In Russia, we only have a few, man. We only have a few on this axis with the letters and stuff, man. Soren, is that how you write it out? Looks like the R is almost like a English R, right? And then and then the N is Russian. That's kind of crazy. That's pretty cool, though. Down the fancy keys, dude. I do have to, every time you guys have like a name with all those different accents, because a lot of you guys do, right? I have to go and like find them separately and like plug them in, because I used to rip you guys' armory off of you guys' like models off of the armory. Big and book available for Kragar, leaping in with a fear onto Jesse as the incarnation is available. I think Jesse is gonna do an all-in, man. Can they outmatch Kragar in that all-in? That is a rage regeneration used by the warrior. Jesse popping in Frenzied Region with a bark skin right after. No more trinket available. Big lead by Kragar does get it slow into Jesse. And that is banner getting used up too. Maybe a little bit too early of a banner use. Maybe not, as the bearer comes right back to him. It's going to be a full recklessness available. Big damage. Jesse, does he have any ways out of it? Maybe a Frenzied Regen heal. That's going to be a lot of rage and blows back to back. Get him lots of mobility. Trying to stay ahead of Jesse as best as possible. Could be a roar. There's going to be a cyclone interrupted immediately. Kragar maybe has reflect for the next cyclone, because Jesse could potentially try to see if he can shake him off. Going to try to see if he can just cat form it out of that, trout form out of that. Kragar does not have the mobility by the looks of it. Unless he can somehow just get next to Jesse, maybe meet him on the other side. Random leap. Nope, he's gonna play it very, very safe. And Jesse gonna try to meet him at the eye. Oh no, Kragar running the other direction. I think Jesse's trying to see if he might be able to hit him with a roar into a cyclone. Potentially could. No chicken available for Kragar, so you're kind of out of options. Roar breaks him out somehow. Jesse got himself a bit of a frenzied regen, Barkskin up. Man, this druid is just like unkillable. It's also hard to catch too. Kragar eventually runs out of mobility. This is the weirdest duel of the day so far, I'd say. I stick with my regular American keys. For real, dude. Imagine having to keep up with all this. I mean, probably if you do it on regular, it's not that difficult, but as an American, try to learn all the differences. Maybe it's as simple as stuff as like you're there, and there, right? Knowing you're theirs. Maybe it's as easy as that. Yeah. Man, this is a long one, huh? Is Jesse actually going to wait until Incarn? I guess they technically could, right? There's no point of fighting Kragar. But that's the raw ability, man. Bear form. You got Renewal into Frenzied Region. Barkskin into Emergency Frenzied Region. And I think they have a second Frenzied Region. I feel like they have a second one. I could be wrong on that one, but I feel like they do. Kragar picking up the eyes. Big leap. Fear onto Jesse. At least he keeps him out in the open. If only Kragar has a stun or something. Get Jesse out of form. Gonna be no trinket just yet. Recklessness and everything getting used right now. Mastery getting used up pretty early on. Jesse trying to see if he can bow out of there. The raging blows do connect. Yet another leap for Jesse. Or for Kragar, rather. And no more leaps. I guess the leaps are gone. And Jesse does have himself Frenzied Regen with a Barkskin, dude. Just survived all of it. Who wins in a dampening, actually? I wonder. Is Jesse trying to just outlast him? Or is Jesse actually trying to win at the very end? Convoke the Spirits versus Kragar. Does he reflect? Is going to reflect the Star Surge back to Jesse? It looks like all his burst is gone. Does he have the Star Surge to finish him off? Kragar has Enraged Regen. It's on a 2-minute cooldown, while Incarnation is on a 3-minute cooldown. And every time Jesse goes in, he always uses Incarn together with Convoke. So he basically always was going to have Kragar have a defensive ready for it. Kind of weird though. Wait, Kragar actually finds himself kind of low on health. Wait, potentially Kragar could have been in a bad spot. Maybe he kept himself low on purpose. So Jesse's like, you know what? I can get in there. Flash capture over for Kragar. Get himself quite a lot of healing while Commanding Shout is up. That's going to be a pretty big shield even after the health is gone. And that's going to be Jesse poking back out. Is he actually going to be able to whittle Kragar down like this? Big old charge by the warrior. Maybe a leap. Nope. Gonna have to wait it out. Kragar is still holding on to Trinket in case the CC comes out later from Jesse. Will use pronounce it longer like ooh. Same for all. Respectively, and I respectively. Only A is different. Really. That's a lot of learning. Wait, maybe potentially Cracker could do something here. Jesse finds him kind of sort of low. Bark skin is available. That's going to be emergency healing activated, I believe. Renewal got used at least at 53% dampening. So that was actually quite a reduced renewal. That's a percentage heal too. And that was quite reduced, like 30%, I think. Hello from Argentina. What's up, Gabriel? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Must start playing the elevator music? Yeah, with how long? Dude, we actually we're having like really fast-paced duels. This is the only one that's like slowed down a notch. You know what I mean? I'll start grammar class. Yo, Image, my man, more than welcome to just give us some grammar lessons, dude. Don't bother me none, honestly, dude. I'm not against grammar lessons while we're waiting for Krager and the Druid to eventually. One of them is gonna go down, right? Maybe nobody's going down. David is eventually gonna catch up. Like eventually, at some point, somebody's gonna go down. Krager's just looking for Jesse. Wait, are they trying to attack Jesse? Is that what's going on? They're just nuking Jesse down. Oh my god, the team has had enough of Jesse, dude. They actually have had enough of Jesse. Oh wow, and they're just gone, dude. Wow. Can I blame him? Can you really blame him? Good. All right, awesome. I don't think a lot of you guys are gonna be sad, man. Could have been a good duel. It's like, yo, let's move on. Yo, Jesse. Oh, what is going on? Jesse just didn't want to give Krager a win, I guess, apparently. W, what it was? Yeah, I don't know what that was. All right, we'll give Krager a real team. Yeah, I don't know, Jesus, what kind of team we got going on. We'll give you a real team, man. Got 4 new peeps. All right, we'll get you versus main. How does that sound? Krager, let me know when you're ready, my guy, and I'll queue ya. Somebody let Krager know. We'll have him go again, dude. Slash spit on this druid. Yo, dude. Who is that druid? Jesse, what happened there, man? What was that? Right to queue him? Sounds good. Jesse was gonna win. He had Convoke. Do you think so? I don't know. Krager had Enrage Regeneration. Krager only needs to survive Jesse's go just for a hair. He has Reflect, Enrage Regen, Ignore Pain. Yeah, maybe he was gonna win. I don't know, actually. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Block Druids? Yeah, no. Let's not do that yet. Let's not block Druids. Let's not block Druids. Not all Druids are like this. Hashtag not all Druids. I know, waited for a 3-minute CD to come back. Yeah, I waited for CDs before, but now for like a 3-minute one. Yes, I've seen some of the big PvP streamers do 5v5 2v2. Same rules when someone dies during 2v2. Next person go and immediately continue 2v2. You should try that. 5v5 2v2. Interesting. That'd be, maybe we might try it. Don't be toxic. Yeah, yeah, you know, Team Krager is gonna get to go again, dude. I'm Druid. I'm sorry about it, Soren. Why run, man? I feel like if somebody's prolonging a game, knowing that they're gonna win, I can kind of see it, but like, I don't know. That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. Better luck next time, though. Yeah. Switch. Got us this team. Krager having to go again. Is Krager gonna be first up? Looks like they're gonna switch it up. Krager on that team. We got us this Copy Finn together with Elegant and Lex, as well as Frey. Frey as a Necrolord Druids, dude. That's gotta be Felix first up on the other team. Felix versus Frey. 5v5. Wow, how are both of them 5? Oh, both of them 5, dude. I know it doesn't look like 5. You'd think Frey would be 4. Felix would be 3. It looks like Thorns. I don't know if they're gonna keep Frey alive. Into a maim onto Felix. Trick inside of it. Necrolord for Necrolord, dude. They're just going for big damage dots onto one another and maybe even big damage healing. With Frenzied Regen while your swarm is on you. It actually increases the amount of healing over time, and Frenzied is a heal over time. This is interesting. I don't think we've ever seen cat versus cat like that before. Both Necrolord. Felix got himself a little bit of a self heal. It looks like he's playing that Restoration Affinity. I wonder if Freyly is also playing Resto Affinity. And it looks like someone's swarm went back, but I don't think it actually got applied. Someone was out on a swarm. Gotta be Felix, kind of lowish on health versus Frey, but he's the one charging in. He's the one trying to get a setup. Frey trying to play it a little bit more defensive. Big mammoth to Felix. Does he have a go? Big old bite. It looks like it's going to be emergency heal for Felix. Does get the swarm back on him. It looks like that increases the amount of survivability he's getting for the time being. as Thorn dissolve for Frey. Maim and Felix. Is he gonna go for a setup? Looks like Maim just to get a regrowth, wild growth, just try to give himself as many healing over time for that Swarm to give him a bit of a heal. It's hard to tell whose Swarm is aggressive, whose Swarm is defensive. There's just one Swarm bouncing between both of them. Actually, well, it's two Swarms, but it's like the animation. It's hard to tell who's an enemy Swarm, who's your Swarm. Main went to Felix. Does Frey have the go? Gonna be the nice Slime Shield for Felix. That Slime Shield ends up being actually really, really strong. Big bash out of Frey. Felix taking lots of dot damage. Actually, kind of an emergency heal necessary here as Flesh Cut comes out. Does Frey have an interrupt? He does. He didn't choose to interrupt. He didn't choose to interrupt it though. Why not interrupt? Maybe he was hoping that, thinking that maybe regrowths were going to come out after. Into a bash onto Felix Frey. Trying to see if he can finish it right now, and he does. Dude, those dots for the Feral Druid actually were doing a bit of work at some point. Kind of crazy. Yo, I'm Filthy Hunter, Dalaran. I'm next. Yeah, I can get you in, man. Oh, you're already on that team? Oh, you're going up next? Is that what that is? Filthy Hunter? On the team, we also got ourselves Kitty Cat, by the way. Never introduced him. We got ourselves Cotton God X, as well as Bam God X. Bam God X. Looks like Filthy, not next. Not exactly. Maybe after Bam. He decided. Oh, wait. Bam God decided he was going next? Actually, that's a good question. How do you guys decide your roles? Or who's going first, who's going last? They're just like, I am next. Or do the roll. Because we used to do just rolls. Have it random because it was kind of fun. Maim into Bam. When you do rolls, like highest roll goes first, lowest roll goes last kind of deal. Highest to lowest. We just slash roll? Okay, cool. I think that's the best way to keep it randomized. You know what I mean? And then we say, yeah. Frey, though. No, Frey, wait, actually, Frey's actually doing pretty good versus Bam God X. Blessing of Protection. Frey could go for a Cyclone if he wanted to. Might actually just want to go for it. Bam does get the mobility, so Frey is not going to get interrupted just yet. But so far, against the Paladin, he's been doing okay. Maim onto Bam God X does have a trinket for it. Big Skull Bash on one of the heals, I believe. Trinket for Frey. Wait, oh! Frey just took out the Paladin like it was nothing. Oh! Well. Damn. Filthy Hunter is gonna be up next. The filthiest of... How filthy are you? Are you a Necrolord Hunter? That's the only way you'd be a really filthy hunter. That's gonna be... Oh, Pet Sack immediately as Frey trying to get himself some dots. Some combo points out to Filthy. What Covenant are you? Kyrian, right? There's no way you're not Kyrian. Most of you guys are Kyrian. Manny Bandages, I can't tell what he's playing. I actually can't tell what he's playing. Haven't seen Fleshcraft or nothing. Even though that ability actually kind of slams the PvP now. It's actually really not bad anymore. Flate Shot, I like it. Frey is going to take a bit of damage. It's going to be Barskin for Frey. Has wall if he needs to. As Filthy getting quite a bit of easy damage onto Frey. Is going to go for a bit of a pour. Trying to keep himself at range away from Frey. And that's still going to be dots onto Filthy. Goes for a feign death for a second. Frey needs to get the dots back up and running. Trying to go for a clone. I think on the Hunter. Fleshcraft does get interrupted on it. And Frey might have to pop himself a Frenzy Regen. Hopefully while the Swarm is on him, now he gets the Swarm. Now this is where you would want to get the heals. Filthy hitting him with that freezing trap. Keeping Frey kind of low in health. Which isn't bad. Actually, probably better for him. As long as he has a 100's mark on him, he knows where he's at. Filthy looking for that recovery though. Getting those tags of dots onto Frey as he goes around the pillar. Frey looking to get those damage over time rolling. This is where Filthy needs to be ready to remove those bleeds immediately. ASAP. Carpeting into a thorned up Feral. I don't know, that's an interesting move. Frey, though, looking pretty healthy for now, though. Look at this guy. Hey, look at him. He's a happy cat, dude. He's happy. He's having fun. Look at you. Look at that little face. Look at that little... He's a happy cat, man. He's a happy camper. Stun onto Frey. Dude, that Slime Shield has procced so many times with this guy. That's so much survivability. That's not even funny. Maim onto Filthy. Does he have any ways out of it? Needs to remove those filthy dots. Wait, gonna be a re-stealth? Rake stun? Oh, no. Frey taking him out. The Necrolord Feral, dude. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Yo, good duel. Honestly... That was a pretty clean duel. That Maim at the end, capitalized. Got himself a re-stealth stun. If he didn't have that re-stealth stun, I feel like that would have been a chance. But man, he just played it pretty well. Gotta give him credit, man. I mean, how many Pharaohs play Necrolord? Cotton God giving a bit of a nice, honorable bow to Frey. I like it. I like it. Are they going to re-stealth? Bear form. Okay, he's gonna let the rogue get the opener. I like that. Great fight. That was a good fight. I like that. I like that. Dude, Krager, we're gonna have to get Krager's team again because only Frey's getting to play now. Prior to this, it was only Krager and the Druid get to play, and now it's just Frey. Gonna be an opener by Karigat X. Did he go for a big flagellation? I don't believe he did. But he did get himself a small opener onto Frey, who recovered a lot of health. Slime Shield back up. Sat while in cat form. Might not be a good position to be in. For Karigat, this is pretty good. He did go flagellation. Okay, so he did use it there. As you can see by his blades, he has that red emanating from his daggers. When you see that, that means you get the flagellation buff. Get a shot onto Frey. Does he have a way out? It's going to be the emergency heal. He believes in an emergency heal. Only 40% dampening, so I guess it's not that bad. Don't know if this man has a bar skin or not. Try to go for a cyclone onto kiting. Does land the interrupt. Fleshcraft to follow. He had that ready, dude. He had that in his back pocket. Immunity to CC for Frey for a second. Try to get some dots onto Kiting God Eggs. It's going to be the swarm on him as well. And let's watch the dots. Cloak of Shadows to remove the swarm, but the dots should still do quite a bit of work too. I wonder what legendary he's running. Does he run that where the bleeds do more damage when it's on a single target Lego? Because I would imagine that would be insane. Skin shot onto Frey. Kiting God take a loss. Oh, Kiting God took damage. To the dots! He just melted to the dots! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, Necrolord's the way it seems. Yeah, apparently it's starting to get really good. Apparently Necrolord Feral is looking like a really solid move ever since they buffed it. They buffed the amount of damage the swarm does and the amount of dot damage that it provides. So it's actually looking not terrible at all. I feel like Convoke Feral is still really strong, but Frey and the Necrolord Feral just gives you a different bleed focus playstyle. Which is what people wanted for the longest time with Ferals, just to go back to bleeds. I don't want to bite, I want to bleed and kite. Sort of. Gonna be an interrupt on to Kitty Cat X. But he's still able to get quite a bit of damage to Frey. But looks like the dots of Kitty Cat are actually ramping up. Regrowth is available. And I think Frey is hoping to end the duel right here. The dots are just rotting these boys down. I want to see how much damage are these dots actually. Does somebody have details for this game right here so I can see the dot damage he does? I would love to see it. Frey, does he have the dots rolling? He does have some dots on Kitty, but he's just waiting out, I think. He's just letting it do it work. Looking maybe for a leap. Does he get that leap? He's giving Kitty Cat an opportunity to survive. What? He was okay for a second, regrowthing, and then dots, I guess. Man, that dot damage, dude. The dot and rots. Oh, 1v5 by a Necrolord Cat. I think it's the first time we've actually seen a Necrolord Feral do as well as he did. Like, really see one play. Feral Dod's getting scary again? Dude, it is, isn't it? That's awesome. If you guys are playing Druid and you're playing Feral and you want always the bleed-based playstyle to be a thing, now's the time to get on the train, man. You know what I mean? Rush in and kill hard. I don't think he really rushed in. I think he played really, really smooth, really, really safe, I guess, in some sense. He was chilling, man. But yeah, that's nutty. The last Feral was 190 item level? Feral? I don't think it was a Feral. I don't know if it's a Feral. I saw lack of cat form. I think I saw a celestial form. Gets a great today. Wow, dude, this is a great duels, man. I'm enjoying these a lot. Okay, we gotta get this CS to see have a group. Otherwise, Master and Alex and Jesus, dude. Does Jesus still have that Jesse in there? Is that a part of their group? Definitely chilling, but he had vodka and everything, dude. We were just hanging back, having a good time, you know what I mean? That's nutty though, dude. I'm asking the boys when they want to do Divinity. Waiting for a long time. Okay, we can get Alex in here. Ready? What does that say? Kufvin. That's the Russian letters when you try to spell ready on the keyboard. Okay, let's try Jesus and Alex, dude. We'll see if that Feral is still part of that team. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see if he's still there. Maybe that. Oh, not Feral, but the Boomy Jesse. We'll see if he's still around. Maybe Team Alex will have an easier time if they do run into him. Let's give him another go. Maybe we'll have the same old thing as with Kragar. Maybe we won't. You never really know, right? We gotta get Master in here as well versus either Kragar or Main, one of those two. A streamer I know plays Venthyr Druid, dude. I kind of want to get my Feral because he's recently became Venthyr. I want to get him up and running with some gear and conduits and do the full story and renown and all that stuff. I need to work on him. I need to start doing callings on him every day. But yeah, or I need to go do like a full normal run of Castle Nathria with like a pug group or something, like a carry group. Because I just need renown. I don't even need gear that much on that guy. I just need renown. So just do like a full normal run, easy one-shot bosses or whatever. Because I don't even think normal has many mechanics either. Maybe some. But yeah, I need to give it a go, man. By the way, Battle for Azeroth is better than Shadowlands. So wait, what? Yeah, I love me corruptions. I love islands. Love me them islands, dude. Oh my god, I had so much fun falling asleep on them. I can't wait to do more of them. Yeah, that was a good time. I don't know, that's gotta be meme, right? Which streaming, I was talking about you. Oh, I thought you meant for real. Oh my god, dude. Tarson first up on the team versus Christina. Christina actually hasn't got to play today at all, and Tarson is playing that feral Necro Lord kitty cat. Christina is that Kyrian, I believe, still, right? He made that Kyrian look really good. Gonna be a meme off of that rake with Tarson. Big old bite. Christina got him thorns up and running. Oh, the Ursa's keeping him away, but Christina is still trying to stay in there. Hibernate. Does he get to hit by Hibernate? Cyclone bashed him. Tarson taking lots of damage though. Does he go defensive here? Oh, big old butter. Tarson, wait. Oh! Oh! The Necro Lord! Got the big dots into Christina, but Christina got that nasty bite. Oh! Oh my goodness. Jesse up next as a balanced druid. Last time Jesse played against Kraken, it was a real long deal. We'll see how that works out this time though. We'll see just how well it works out this time, boys. Big old roar by, I believe it was Christina, just trying to stay away from Jesse. The dots are still rolling in though. Maim onto Jesse. Does he trick it? Barkskin is available. Gonna be bear form. Maybe renewal. Does himself a heal rolling. I don't know if it's a normal frenzy region or an emergency one. Could potentially still have a frenzy region for later. Christina does have thorns as well. Interrupting Jesse on the nature cast. And actually it locks out renewal. There goes the real frenzy region. Unless he plays two of them. Chat, confirm for me, yes or no. When you play Druid in the Guardian Infinity as like a Feral or a Boomy, do you get two frenzy regions or just one? Jesse taking lots of damage from that big Kyrian bites. Got himself thorns, knocking Christina back. I think he still should have mobility. Big convoke. Does he make the convoke happen? Wall for Christina. Played it defensively. Just took so much damage to the face. One. Okay, even if you're Guardian, what do you get when you're Guardian then? What do you get? What special things do you get when you go Guardian then? Jesse taking lots of damage while in that Incarn. Oh my goodness, it could be anyone's game, honestly, with these two. Jesse is kind of lower on health. Do they have anything left? Barskin got up very soon. Do they have emergency heals at all? Barskin is up. Any emergency? Bite? Oh, Christina taking him out. So it is two. Well, you're like in a Feral or a Boomy, and you have Guardian Affinity. You get a second, right? Dual Frenzied only with Heart of the Wild. I don't think it was Heart of the Wild there. Could have been. But what do you get when you go Guardian Affinity then? Because I know you get Typhoon when you go Bounce Affinity. You got Swiftman when you go Rest Affinity. What do you get when you go... Oh, Roar. Roar. Duh. Makes sense, actually, that he has Roar in his Guardian Affinity. Yeah, but I thought you had two Frenzy Regen. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Yandex gonna be up next. Hey, my man, how you doing? Wait, oh, I'm switching wrong people. Wait, or am I? I am. Which one is Yandex, dude? Not 5, not 4, no 3. Yandex has a Frost DK still. Got himself AMS as well as AMZ. And that's going to be a pretty big carry-in setup for Casita. Trying to walk Yandex away from the anti-magic zone. Not really much magical for a cat to do here, except for those thorns. And Yandex mostly got himself covered with the AMS. IBF available immediately. Needs to get himself a bit of a heal as a root comes up for Casita. Man, being a Frost Death Knight, unless you just go in super hardcore in the opener, unless you go super big damage in the opener, this is kind of rough. I think you just need to go for the big damies with a stun or something. Kind of like how Night King plays it. But Yandex is playing it more carefully, more slower, maybe a little bit of lag. Maybe that would kind of explain things a bit. As it's going to be a stun for Casita. Yandex does have some cooldowns available, but he looks like he's waiting for stuff. Saving it for the next stun, I guess. Maybe 45-second cooldown. Will he last it long enough? Bash by Christina. Trying to make a big old bite happen. Not the Kyrian combo just yet. Thorns are up though. Yandex doesn't really have anything for Thorns. I think he just put himself in an unwinnable situation at that point. Trying to death strike whatever he can. AMS is available, should give him some runic power, might be able to give himself some survivability, has cooldowns available, that's going to be a power runic weapon, he's going to give him lots of runic power. But the death strikes, even at no dampening, are doing almost nothing. It looks like Yandex is going to fall to the dots potentially. There are dots. He does have some regen. Oh, and the dots just take him out. That's unfortunate, man. As a Frost DK, you just have to go in, just swinging massive damage off the bat. There's the only no other way around, in my opinion. You just have to do it. Honestly, you just have to do it. Gonna be A-bomb up next. As in a holy dropping the big A-bomb versus Christina, stunning him down. As long as you keep Christina next to you for the pets to do the work, that's gonna be pretty easy with that extra helping hand. Big Kieran by Christina, turning around A-bomb out of nowhere. Having to go from an aggressive playstyle to now he having to heal himself as well. Keeps gripping the bear in on himself. Roar for all this extra A-bomb on dead pets. And looks like Christina is gonna be able to leap out of there unless there's a grip available for A-bomb to put him out. Looks like he's not going to be able to pull him out just yet. That's just a lot of pressure for A-bomb, dude. Christina just turned around, just turned on the curing ability. Big old bite. And A-bomb went from like, I'm bursting to, I'm dying. That was the worst. Gonna be a rude A-bomb looking for that grip on Christina. Trying to get a cyclone rolling. And that's gonna be a pet that he'll either need to sacrifice later, or potentially. Man, Christina's just 5 minutes in his duel. Wait, can he just make it a really quick feral go? Big old bite onto A-bomb. Was that a second bite right after? Is he playing that Lego where you can get a chance for extra bites? Is that the one with rips? I don't think it is though, right? Probably playing the other bite Lego. The one where when you go for a bite, you got calm points back. And basically with Berserk, it's back-to-back calm points for at least 3 of them. Full bites back-to-back. Gonna be a Door of Shadows for Jonas with a disorient onto Christina as an arms warrior. And he just bit right through him. Oh, he just didn't give the boy a chance. What? Oh, that was quick. Wait, that Kyrian is really good. I know we just watched the Necrolord Feral, but that Kyrian still slaps. Not bad. Oh my god. Let's go. Alright, boys, let's get another up and running, man. This would normally be where we end the stream, but I'm willing to keep going if you guys want to keep going. Get some coffee in here. Let's get some endurance in there. That was a recording 144. 144. 4 is a lucky number. Somebody in my family. So that was interesting. 144. That's also very interesting. Fundraising out of here. Out of here. Oh, you got those emails, you know what I mean? I guess it's better than like, hi, we got a mobile game sponsorship video for you. Although those people do pay a lot of, well, they offer a lot of money, not gonna lie. All right, who do we get next? It was Alex and Jesus. Laid it out. Kragar, May Master. I think we throw in, I'm gonna go, good luck to the peeps and new people. Good night, chat. What's up, May? Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. Ever since a good one. Full group ready. It was us. Okay, we can get Master in here versus Kragar, I guess. Have these two played each other? It's about 400 duels. You gotta check it, man. You gotta peep it. You know what I mean? Don't worry, I didn't want to play anyways. Yo, Belly actually hasn't got to play at all this week, huh? That's actually big on Forge, man. That's actually big on Forge. Chris always 1v5s for the most part. He does pretty well. He does pretty well. Clean my man, my dude. Keep going. I will, my man. I will. You guys always come out on the EU in droves, man. So I usually end the duels right about now. What's the point of ending, man? I got big old lights shining me right in my hazel eyes. I was gonna say big blue eyes, but I don't have blue eyes. That'd be a lie. We'll go last time my boys playing. Wait, is Kragar done? Kragar might be done. I'm not seeing anything from Kragar. We might just have to go Alex versus Master. And if Kragar and Jesus aren't around, or if this is are all gone too, this could potentially be the last one, because then we don't really have that much variety. So that's what happened, basically. Yeah. How did you choose your name? Like the name Dalaran? Originally, it came from my rogue. Originally, I didn't play a rogue. I played a druid named ASUS on Wormless Accord. Prior to that was Scarlet Crusade server on NA. Went with the name Ari. Arizus, Arizus. And mostly played Boomy, a little bit of Feral, but was really bad at Druid in general. And I decided when I was making alts, I made a lot of alts with like different names. One of the names was Frivolous. I used that for a Shaman as well as a Warlock on different realms. Another one I thought,
24 hours.
I can't do 24 hour. I'm telling you right now, Clint, my man, I will not be able to do 24 hour. No. With how many videos I put up a day, dude, with how little I sleep, I cannot do a 24-hour stream. I'll actually need to take a week break at that point from everything. No, I can't do that. I'm telling you right now. Hashtag Clint for the donut, my man. Thanks so much, dude. Thanks so much, my guy. Dude, you guys have been super generous, by the way. Thank you. Back to the story of how I got the name Dalaran. I thought, because I was playing on an RP server. I didn't really RP. I played on an RP server and I had friends that played on them. And I made some friends with guilds and stuff. And I had a PvP guild and we PvP'd. Out in the world PvP, it was awesome. But I didn't really RP. But a lot of the people on the RP servers, it was like high school, dude. All over again. Like, pretentious. And it didn't matter at the time, earlier. It didn't really matter how good of a raider you were or PvPer. People cared whether you had popularity contest points in RP server. And Romer's Accord was no different than like Moonguard. It was basically like Moonguard minus the Goldshire. So, you know what I mean, right? So... And people like were serious about like their standing, social standing on RP server. So I thought like, okay, I'm just gonna make a rogue, make him a blood elf because everybody played blood elf at the time. Make him a rogue because all the cool kids were rogues. And I was gonna originally play him as assassination because all the cool kids were subtlety. Again, it was part of that social point standing they had. So, and I thought, what would be the dumbest name? Because everybody had like add-ons so they could get like a name or whatever for the character, and there would be like Sunstrider last name or like Planeswalk, like Final Fantasy style, like magical names and yeah, right? So I decided, what's the dumbest name ever? What's the most magical yet the dumbest name ever? I'm just gonna call myself after the goddamn magical city of Dalaran, and I'll play assassination on that guy. And I kind of leveled it for a bit. I had fun and I just stopped playing rogue. Mr. Padari came, class changes came. I played druid, but I didn't like incarnation mechanic. I swapped server to a guild with a friend from school. That guild ended up swapping to Horde on another server like a week after. So I was like, well, now I don't want to play my druid anymore. I was even iffy about playing the class. I'm even going to play WoW anymore. And I was like, you know what? Let me look at some of my alts that I had. Found that rogue. I was like playing it for a bit. I was like, wait, this is better than a feral. This is a better feral. This is more fun than a feral. I'm loving this. So I leveled them up to max level, started playing my rogue, got into PvP, midway season 1, got all the gear, 1600, I think grinded into like 1800, season 1 or maybe season 2 of MOP to get like the, I played originally Blood Elf, then I swapped to Alliance. How's it going, G-Funk? How you doing, my man? Swapped to Alliance on Dark Spear, you know, there's this server, the Swifty server, but you can find people to PvP with, and I've made some friends there at the time. And I just kept rolling with a name like Dalaran. It's a dumb name, but here we are. You know what I mean? Alex, Master, we got you guys up next, boys. Duels again, compete. Yeah, I mean, I got it. Oh, compete. You want me? I done some of those duels, and you guys were like, wait, where are the camera angles? Lots of people love the camera angles, dude. Lots of people love the camera angles, man, honestly. So maybe at some point, I wouldn't be against it. Grandpa Dalaran telling stories for sleeping. True. Yeah, it's a dumb story. It's actually not even interesting. Honestly. But that is how I got the name. It was like, what is the dumbest name you could have for like a rogue? Tried to make fun of the cool kids on an RP server. Dalaran. Okay, that'll do it. Here we are. Just went with it, dude. Grandpa Dal. Back in my day. Back in 1985, we were all playing on Romer's Accord, a roleplay server that I didn't roleplay in at all. Not really. And we had world PvP and dragons. And back in my day, you had to level uphill both ways. I don't know. This is why I need that model app to have an old man in there so I can do my old man voice. It will fit. You know what I mean? So Twitch, We got ourselves Belly first up. How are we going to play at all? It's going up versus Yowashi. Actually getting quite a bit of an advantage over the Rogue in the health. Knocking him down. Wait, actually ignoring the dodge while he's knocked down. Yowashi is going to go for a reset. Did go for a reset with a Shadow Meld. Wait, Belly just got a nice knockdown on the guy in the opener. Wow. Wow. Belly got to find this Rogue immediately before the Rogue catches himself a reset. But that knockdown, dude. While you're stunned, you can't evade. While knocked down, you can't evade. And it doesn't have DR. Baking the shot onto Belly with a Vendetta rolling up. Yowashi eating the stun. Trick inside of it immediately. Vanish right after. Belly does have a Vendetta on him. He actually moved right next to Yowashi for a second. Belly does not have any more defenses to work with. So Yowashi, if he plays this carefully, I think he wins. Yowashi did burn advantage though, so he will not have the Vanish for 100% crit during burst. If Belly can somehow just live, he's going to go for Rallying Cry really early. Might have put himself in a bad spot. Better pick up the eyes as soon as you can, because Yowashi is going to wait out for the Rallying Cry to fall off. That's all he's going to do. That's all he's going to do. Does Belly have anything left? Sap? Blade Storms it. Interesting. Does get hit with a kidney shot. I think it's going to be over, though. Yowashi is... Oh, flagellation on top of it, too. I don't even know if he needs a flagellation there, but he did either way. And Yowashi taking him out. Man, that's a rough one. Belly actually had such a good opener. I think maybe he misplayed one of his defensive cooldowns a little too early. He just needed to wait out for the eyes, get another Stormbolt to Yowashi, and end it right there. Or another knockdown. And I probably could have waited a little bit longer. Unstoppable joining the fight today. Which one's Unstoppable, man? There you are, my dude. There you are, my dude. Unstoppable joining in as an Elemental Shaman, getting the Flame Shock onto Yowashi, and Yowashi kind of running to the wall for a second. Needs to get the comp points onto Unstoppable immediately. Light and last, so Yowashi does not have a way out of it. Does have a blind for Unstoppable if anything. Does send him with a blind sprint. Try to see if he can bail out. If he can get himself a good reset, that Fire Elemental is not going to allow him an easy reset. Maybe, wait, he almost actually, he looked like he ducked away from the Fire Ellie for a second. And looks like the Shadow Meld comes out. Getting a shot onto Unstoppable. Wanted to make sure he gets himself a reset guarantee. And looks like he might just have to wait out the Fire Elemental. I think he's going to be in there for like, what, 30 seconds? Actually, how long does that thing last a minute? If that thing lasts a minute, I think it's 30 seconds, isn't it? I want to say it's about 30 seconds. Maybe you can get it close to 40 seconds. Maybe. Dude, look how scuffed those humans back behind him are. Look at that dude's shoulder. It just breaks. I think it's so funny. He just gets waving. Hey, Unstoppable, I'm your biggest fan. It's so funny. Get a shot onto Unstoppable. Knock it. Yowashi back. Shadow step into a Vanish. 100% crit. Gonna be a wall for Unstoppable. Does get interrupted on nature. And looks like Yowashi's gonna bail out. That Flesh Cap kind of stopped his opener, stopped his burst. Earth Elemental joins the fight with that extra health increase for Unstoppable. Also, an extra wall if he needs it. Yowashi looking to get away from the zaps. Has a smoke bomb if he wants to maybe use that in order to create some line of sight. And Unstoppable needs to get a Primordial Bolt on him at some point. Yowashi maybe waiting for another kidney shot. Does get the kidney shot. Those zaps go through either way. Earth Elemental stunning him, trying to keep him from running away. And Yowashi find himself at kind of lowish health. Put himself in not in a great spot. Lasso, I think, is going to end up knocking him out of the park. And Unstoppable taking out the Rogue. Yowashi played that really, really well. That was a hard spot to be in, though. That was a tough spot to be in. I think maybe if he delayed a Shadow Mend when the Fire Elemental was out, like he got a kidney shot on Unstoppable, maybe if he just kept running away from the Fire Ellie, right? Fire Ellie tries to cast at him, you dog behind the pillar. Then you kind of just sit there, let the Fire Elemental start casting spells. Then you duck behind the pillar over and over and over. Maybe that was a way that he could have maybe got a re-stealth without getting into combat, taking damage, and not using Shadow Meld and had it for later. Kind of tough. What's up, Davis? How you doing, my man? I hope you're having a good one, my dude. As Cam is going to be up next versus Unstoppable with a nice bow. Trying to play out that Night Fae play style, boys. And Unstoppable kind of just chilling in the back. Waiting it out. Hanging out. Chilling. Until the right opportunity, until the right moment. Cam preparing something. He got himself on fire, ready to go, wants to make some damage happen. What are these weapons anyway? There's a Cataclysm, aren't they? That's a weird looking. I mean, they kind of fit your Mog and the look. But they are weird looking. Unstoppable. Is it just going to wait? Are they waiting for CDs? Unstoppable got all of them. Cam literally just coming out fresh. Is it just waiting for the Demon Hunter to push up at him, maybe? Maybe that is the play. Gets a slow totem onto its Cam, trying to remove all the buffs from him immediately. Cam going for the stun. I-beam right after, does get knocked back for a second. Into an imprison, gonna be Cam charging in. It looks like gonna bail out for a second. Did a bit of damage to Unstoppable. Does he poke out to maybe interrupt him? Because the hit and run strat against the Shaman gonna kind of work, but only to a certain extent. I am, buddy. Hope you are too. Yo, I am doing good. Yo, revenge, my man. Can we get a hashtag XI revenge? Is it XI revenge? I think it's XI revenge. My man. Can we get a hashtag revenge for another membership? My man, thank you so much, my dude. I don't know if you're in chat or not. Thank you so much, my guy, for continued support. Thank you, everybody, guys, for continued support, man. Appreciate you guys, members. Gonna be Unstoppable, trying to see if you might be able to survive the damage from Cam. Hex trying to make a play. Does Cam have anything for it? Looks like he's gonna leap back with the frog form. That frog is literally on fire. Someone help him out. Put him out. Amphibians should not be on fire. At least I believe they should be. If anything, my science class taught me. Immunity available for Cam in case he wants to use it. Gonna be that Lightning Lasso taking his health down a notch. Might want to use immunity right now, actually. Maybe? Since he's running immunity, he doesn't have any leech towards meta, so it's gonna be a little bit rough. There goes the immunity with another walk. That's gonna be your one immunity that you get to use versus Unstoppable for the time being, but kind of low on health. I don't really know if he can really recover from here. Trying to make first aid work for him. He might be able to get a big one-shot on Unstoppable. He doesn't have a trinket. Like, Shaman does not have a trinket. If you get some big CC chain on Unstoppable with a really big go, you technically could do something. The Haunt try to come in. Wait, did he stop the Haunt with a lasso? I think the Haunt dot came through, but I don't know if the initial hit went through at all. I think he might have stopped the initial hit, but the dot definitely went through. Lava burst flying on Cam. He does absorb a lot of him inside of darkness. It looks like he's going to back up out of there for a second. That hit and run playstyle was not bad, but Unstoppable, I think he stopped a good portion of it, though. I think it could have been big burst if he was able to follow through fully. But being an orc, he doesn't sit in stuns for as long, so it's a little bit rough to take him down. Big old I-beam blazing Unstoppable, but he doesn't poke out to interrupt the cast, the heals. Where he could actually do it. I think if you're going to go for that hit and run style, you'll want to find a way to deal with Unstoppable and the way that he heals. Light and Lasso, if he just has one lava burst, I think it's going to be game. Imprison for a second. Does he sit along? He does sit along enough. Cam, does he have any flame shocks? He might have a flame shock or two. Potentially. Stun onto Unstoppable, got himself the I-beam. A little bit of healing is gotten somewhere, somehow. I don't know where he gets the healing from, but he is getting it a little bit. Gonna be a bit of a heal for Unstoppable. I think Cam is just done, dude. I think it's just over. 8 minutes into the duel, 90% dampening. And Lasso. He could shrink it, I guess, but that low on health, man, that's rough. That is rough. So did he lasso the Haunt before he touched him, or what happened? What's up, user? Hi, my man. Hope you're having a good one. One of the M Plus streams. We usually get our M Pluses to catch up with all. It's like Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday? Something like that. Generally. So Wrath trying to see if he can go for a big old opener onto Unstoppable. Trying to maybe get himself a full cyclone. Looking to maybe get a kick out of Unstoppable. Maybe to control the fight. So Wrath also, is he Kyrian? Or is he Night Fae? I want to say Night Fae for the time being. I think it's a safe bet. Most 90% of druids are Night Fae. So gonna be Sarath leaping right in versus Unstoppable. Big old bite. But the healing surge should keep him alive. Convoke the Spirits does have an interrupt for it. So Sarath's burst, opener, burst opportunity was kind of put in a gutter by Unstoppable. Had the trinket saved just in case. Immediately snap, trinket, snap, interrupt. That could have been pretty bad Convoke. Actually, being with the fact that Unstoppable had an Earth Elemental, technically the Convoke could wrath the Earth Elemental a bunch. Because, you know, Convoke, it just does its own thing sometimes. But what are the chances of that? Would you even leave him the chance to do that? Barkskin, emergency heal activated for Sarath. Looks like Unstoppable is chipping away at him little by little. It is a feral druid, so a lot of healing is still available. It looks like Unstoppable finds him kind of low on health. Stun Totem does stun Sarath, does let him catch up on a bit of healing. Skull Bash available for Sarath in case he needs it. And that's going to be Primordial Wave set up for the druid. Unstoppable could get himself a big go here if he gets himself lots of lava bursts. Wall sail over for Sarath, so he's not completely helpless. Big lava burst, didn't get the proxy needed. The maim comes out for Sarath, trying to get some damage rolling. And that's going to be the lightning last again. Sarath kind of low. We are at that 10 minute dampener, boys. 10-minute game with a 31% dampening rolling up, so it's going to be less and less healing for the both of these two. as the clock ticks down every single minute. Actually, I think every 20 seconds, maybe 25 seconds, maybe. Looks like it 10 seconds. Tick down every 10 seconds, maybe. Potentially. I think it is. I think every 10 seconds it goes up by percent. We cracked the code. Lightning Lasso onto Sarath does have a bar skin. Does not want to use the emergency frenzy regen heal at all. Or at least not yet. Big old bite for Insufferable. And a stun for Sarath. It's going to be a bit of a tussle between the two. Insufferable actually busting out the Earth Elemental. I wonder if he's done that just for the CC opportunity onto Sarath. You know, being able to get an extra bash on him. Extra stun to keep him out in the open. Because I don't think he really is in any situation where he needs a defensive. But maybe Sarath could turn around. Big ol' Convoke available, but he does have a trinket interrupt for it. You will not be able to sneak that Convoke by him. And this is where you would want to have a stun available. As Sarath goes for a heal, having that pet stun to at least interrupt it or stagger it would help out Insufferable at this point. Because he's just lacking on mobility. Sarath can just cut him in circles the whole time. Lightning Lasso. The hunt feels like it's got some of the thing with HOTS. It gets interrupted and everything. Yeah, there was. I think we've seen it twice now that the hunt has something. So the damage over time of hunt definitely went through. But I think twice the actual like hit of it, the impact damage didn't go through. Because you usually just see players getting chunked out. Like a good portion of your health just disappears when you get hit by a big old hunt. You know, I feel like twice it got stopped. So the dots still connect. Like I think it's probably someone in the coding. And sometimes Blizzard spaghetti codes things. If I had to guess, probably the hunt travels to the person and you need to actually connect, but then the dot applies at the end of that hunt, whether you connect or not. So if you stop that initial like charge, you still get the dot as long as you're nearby, most likely. The Druid's Born AF, dude. There's so many been true Druids now that really prolong the game with like a lot of heal-based playstyle, haven't there? Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a Wrath. Hopefully Team Insufferable doesn't pull Team Krager. What did it last time? Just charged the Druid, nuked him down, and was like, alright, game over. Sarath, though, played it out very defensively. Really defensive. I actually wonder if he has a defensive legendary, right? What Legos do Pharaohs run? Is there a defensive Lego that they can do? Because what if this guy's running like a really defensive Lego? I wonder. Big old buy by Sarath, bash onto Insufferable, but does he have the big Convoke ready to go? You'd imagine, because actually no, 10 seconds left in the ticket for Insufferable, so that's how we'll know he have a Convoke available. Getting stunned, does Insufferable have the go? Try to stay kind of ahead of Sarath for a second, knowing that the Pharaoh is gonna go escape. Yeah, there is? Okay. What Lego would you run then? Convoke, wait till Convoke repeat? Honestly, kind of feels that way. Like the Kyrian Feral and the Necrolord Feral were a lot more like active that way, I guess. Finally gets some bias out of Sarath, getting some life. Flashcraft available as he goes for Convoke. Insufferable should have the interrupt available, but does have the interrupt up. Big bites with Sarath though. Does he have enough to finish? Looks like he has the energy. But does he have the calm points and the resources necessary? Potentially? Maybe. While available for Insufferable, trying to survive through a damage cycle, trying to come out. Does have the grounding totem for it as the rat trying to see if he can walk away. Insufferable is still super low in health. It looks like he did literally get whittled down. I think literally down to no mana. Cry's bad, gonna be up next. Looking to see if he might be able to end this duel. Man, there really was a longer between Sarath as well as Insufferable, huh? The take legendary. If you use Bark Skin while in bear form, you get Frenzy Regen at the start and the skin. As long as you're in bear form. Has Sarath done that? Can somebody check what Lego he's using? Because I wonder if maybe that's what he's using. Because some druids are just super survivable. Like extremely survivable. So I do wonder. But you get a Frenzy Regen at the start of Bark Skin and at the end. That seems OP. That seems really strong. That seems nutty. Wait, that actually seems kind of busted now that I think about it. Because I didn't even like connect the dots until like, wait. At the start and at the end. As long as you in bear and you press bark. Oh, that's insane. Oh my god. Maybe that's something Blizzard should do is, hey, bear legendary? Yeah, only bears can use it. You know what I mean? Cataclysm onto Sarath. Big Soul Rod setting up, but looks like Christ bad. Is not wasting any time with his druid. That mortal coil, though, walking him away, not letting him get landslide. Still got plenty of damage from Sarath. Christ, man, just saying, on his butt the whole game. Who is up next? It's either going to be Pooh or Asima, and Asima is up next. Walking up with a kidney shot. It's going to be Shadowy Duel versus Kreisbad. Looks like the pets literally can't see you if you Shadowy Duel them. Looks like the pets actually can't help you if you Shadowy Duel. That is something interesting to know. Interrupting the succubus. That fear is going to go through unless he goes for a trinket. And Kreisbad looking to set up a Chaos Bolt. Does he trinket last second interrupted maybe? Shadow melded the Chaos Bolt. Got himself a clean reset. Nice play, man. Nice-oo. And Kreisbad is going to have to pick up the eyes. Does have the succubus. Succubus going invis. Is going to get the... What wears off first? The succubus CC or the sap? Got himself a restyle for a second. Cheap kidney shot onto Kreisbad. Is going to have the crit Lego if he's using it. Big damage with Kreisbad. Mortal Coil triggers out of it immediately. Oh, taking him out. Christina, last one left on the team 2 versus a Rogue Asima. As long as he does not let him reset, looks like the Rogue did not get a proper reset. He's able to get some dots up and running onto Christina. Big Kyrian bite available for Christina, leaping right back to Asima, who's still holding on with an evasion. Cloak shot is available. Going to be Christina with a trinket. Blind still available for the Rogue if he wants to do it. Cheap shot triple into a blind. Does Asima have the bleeds? He does have some bleeds. That is going to be a Battle Master trinket. Is going to increase his survivability by a bit. Christina, if you can just survive this go by Asima, especially if it's Shadow Blades, you might be okay. You might be able to win this duel. Normal blind. This Rogue does have advantage as an out. But if Christina gets 70% dampen, he can somehow survive it. Might need to go Barskin immediately here, dude. Frenzy, oh my god, at 70% dampening, there's no healing that, huh? There's actually no healing. Oh my god. I guess he maybe used the Barskin earlier. Wow, that duel, dude. That was one of the longer duels, and then it ended very, very quickly. There was definitely like a long part in the middle of that Feral versus Ellie Shaman. But otherwise, it ended quick. Wow, that was... I didn't realize it was 70% damp. That was way too damp for me, dude. Way too damn, dude. That's way too much humidity. Thanks for those. It was fun. Super enjoyable having you in the Duels Master. I hope you enjoyed it. Why is your name Master, dude? It sounds like I'm into like some BDSM kind of stuff. Master. Hope you enjoyed it, Master. I mean, it just sounds dirty. Like, that just sounds bad. Master 11. That's weird. Was even Snoopy doing with the build surviving server class that bursts without losing health? Is that what Sarath is using, by the way? Could someone check? That's crazy. Yeah, that just sounds like insane. Maybe that's what Blizzard will do for 9-1 is, hey, you know these tank Legos that people don't like? Yeah, we think tank should only be able to use them. You know what I mean? I feel like DPS... healers using DPS Legos? I mean... I guess some Legos can be used cross and others aren't. He isn't using it? What Legos is he using then? Is he using the... I don't know the name of it. Let's actually look it up. Let's actually look it up. Let's actually just peep it. It is class. It is Druid. Why is Druid at the bottom? The D is at the top. Eye of Fearful Symmetry. That's the one. He's using the Tiger Sphere one. Yes. Yeah, this one is nuts. If you have Berserk and this one, Tiger's Fury, bite, you can basically bite if you get lucky. It's kind of nuts. Or maybe bite, shred, bite. But I'm pretty sure you can get bite, like back in the row. Eye of Fearful. Yeah, Eye of Fearful Symmetry. I'm surprised because that's a offensive legendary, but he's just surviving. There's got to be something else he's playing survivability-wise. I think it's that Conduit maybe, like Bear Druid Conduit. The Guardian Conduit. Dude, if they remove that Guardian Conduit from the ability for Pharaohs and Boomies to use it, how fast do you think Pharaohs would disappear from duels or PvP? That would be rough, man. I don't think Blizzard intended for people to use that Conduit as a Pharaoh, though. But now that people have been using it, it's like, oh, no, we can't go back now. That would make so many Pharaohs unhappy. So it must be that Conduit, because that's the emergency heal one. I feel like that one is not bad. Not bad at all. I think maybe a 1.5 minute CD wouldn't be that... I don't know, maybe that's just me, non-feral gamer, but I felt like that one was a 1.5 minute CD. Apparently it could be as short as 40 seconds, which seems kind of nuts to me. How come we only do 5.5s in EU? We do them Saturday for NA as well. Be there tomorrow for join NA. Yeah, we're doing tomorrow. You guys, you're more likely to kill him. Yes, only EU. The only regions we don't do is Australia. Actually, NA is Australia is close enough, right? You can do Oceanic, I think. Russia, I guess that's part of the EU. China? CN? That's the only region we haven't done duels in. Which that would be interesting. Apparently, well, I don't know if that's true or not, but I've been told by some viewers from China that apparently my channel is pretty popular over there. I don't know if that's true or not, but you know what I mean? Because I've had some messages before on YouTube like, hey, your channel is really, really popular in China. And then linked like the YouTube version of China where it's like the videos are from YouTube over there. I didn't look, I didn't go click because I was like, I don't know about that. When you have a website without any like .com at the end or whatever, and it's a bunch of numbers in between, I'm like, oh. That was early while I was still in college. I was like, oh, sketch. I'm not gonna click it, but I'll take your word for it. But I got a couple of those messages like, dude, but we love you over in China. I don't know if that's true, dude. That'd be interesting to find out. Let's try Ocean one day. I think Ocean is the same as an A, isn't it? But I probably would be able to do Oceanic. As long as I don't actually need a max level character. I don't even know if I need a max level character for duels. I have a Hunter on max level on EU for duels. I think you still need a max level. North Pole region duels, dude. Santa, where you at? Mr. and Mrs. Claus and the elves, you guys want to join? You guys like reindeer games? We'll show you some games. Not sure. Yeah, I have no idea then. But I'm pretty sure Australia and Oceanic can join NA. For the duels. It's just when we do duels, they're like basically waking up like in the morning, like, good morning, you know what I mean? But yeah, also got this thing with the other ring light. I think it's supposed to control your camera. It says camera 360 OS and Android, I guess, to snap pictures. I don't know what it does. I wonder if I could use it for like repurpose it to turn on and off the lights and save my settings. I'm pretty sure if I turn this off, they go back to like warm color. This one stays the same. This one goes back to warm color. But yeah, yeah, some of the Aussie boys in my group at the time. Let's go, dude. Yeah, they're always welcome, man. They're always welcome. I know the lag probably real bad, but I think Australia's pretty used to lag in games. It's not fun. Send in the elves as a godly frost DKs and frost mages. Dude, it'll literally be just frost DKs and frost mages. I wouldn't be maybe like a couple druids that are just in travel form constantly. Gnomes for days, dude. Yeah, they got a big old beard or they're a gnome. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Just like full transmog. Like a real 5v5 1v1 duel team. But they're like, what is a big old cool Chiron with a Santa outfit? You got 3 gnomes and 1 druid hanging out in reindeer form for the most part, the stag form. That actually would be so good. That actually would be really, really cool. Cool Chiron with the white. Yeah, dude, here's the final boss, dude. Or instead of a druid, you could have Mrs. Claus. Just like, I guess, a maybe a cool Chiron female or whatever. That mess with gnomes? Yo, I don't, dude. I don't. Have you seen a Frost boss on the EU? Frost boss is insane on the EU. He's nutty, dude. Oh my god, dude. Alright, boys. Thanks so much for coming by to the stream. I appreciate you guys so much watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got the green screen looking all good. We'll come back either with green screen or with the model tomorrow. I do want to get some work done over the weekend for the model. Get the mustache on there or whatever. Maybe get a cool tier in there. Maybe get an old man model in there. I think it'll be super fun. You change NA to Sundays. A lot of raiding happens on Saturday in NA. At 5 p.m. I mean, if any in any of the guilds that I've been when it comes to raiding, I usually start raiding maybe at like 8 p.m. East Coast, but that makes sense why you suggested. I think we'll still keep it Saturday for now, but I mean, my days off is Sunday, so I guess I'll make my day off Saturday. Is that what I would do? I don't know, maybe. I'll keep it in mind, but I'm more just trying not to ruin my own schedule setup, because I kind of like my schedule a lot. You know what I mean? That's just what Soul said. Soul raids on Saturdays, I think, right? But then again, Soul also is in a 2-day guild, so he raids like 4 hours a day. So he raids pretty early on. And he's East Coast, in the East Coast guild too. So my guild is more like Illidan, it's so central. So we raid from like 8:30 till 12, which is decent time if you are Central Time, like really solid time, prime time if you're Central. And it's really, really early if you're West Coast, which some of my guys are, or close to West Coast, Mountain Time maybe. But yeah, we play around like East Coast rules more than anything. Yeah, I feel you though. Well, hopefully we'll get some boys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Appreciate always so much watching. I definitely will consider it. Oh, Revenge. Revenge's name was in my face the whole time. I didn't even realize it. There we go, my man. There we go, my dude. Hold on. There we are. Trying to make it like symmetrical or whatever. Anyway, boys, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the NA. Alrighty. You guys take it easy. Thank you so much for the downloads. You guys are nuts. I'll see you guys next stream. Alrighty, boys. Peace.